Yeah, like it just sounds like, oh my god, is cantaloupe okay to say on this channel?
You know what? Knowing how absolutely anal people are about things. Are you trying to somehow insinuate that I look like a cat? What am I going to see you through your display picture? Unless it's a picture of a fucking cantaloupe, I can't.
Yeah.
Somebody make the Twitch screen name stupid fucking cantaloupe.
Yeah. Alright. So, this game is
My
Traveler.
mother was a melon.
Oh, nice.
Your mother was a hamster.
It's true, she was that too. But anyway, this is Traveler. It is a game in space. There's like a billion ways you can play, and we'll figure out how we're playing it as we go. We're just doing probably one of the most interesting and fun, with an asterisk, like Dwarf Fortress kind of fun, character generations in any role-playing game. The old versions of the game, you could actually die in character creation, which is pretty cool.
Implying you can't still die.
You can actually. It's just extremely rare, so we don't advertise it. But in current day Traveler, you just end up with crippling medical bills when you would have died. So
it's just like real life.
Yeah. Like, this is the kind of game where the game's like, oh, and as a reward for this, you got a starship. And you're like, oh, cool, I start with a starship? It's like, no, sorry, you start with 25% of your mortgage paid off on a starship. And you're like, what?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, on the character that I was just, like, basically clicking random buttons on the generator,
Yep.
It's like, oh yeah, you start with, like, I think it was like 2 shares of a ship. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is worth anything.
Yeah, well, actually, I can explain that later. But, so how the fun thing about Traveler is normally in a game you would make all your characters separately and then you join up and you meet in a bar. In Traveler, we're all going to make our characters together and we literally get to experience their life. Like, all of your characters are going to live, have careers or not have careers, and maybe live off the
And
streets
die.
and potentially die, and age. And at the end of this, basically, a traveler is just a term for someone who has decided to go, whether that's
To
exploring,
abandon the Earth for broader horizons.
right? Whether that's exploring, like doing surveys and stuff like that. Whether it's working alongside the military on some missions. Whether that's like just engaging in trade or, any some such as that, or just doing odd missions. But it's someone who's decided to take to the stars as a lifestyle. And so some of you, like, one of you maybe could be an accountant, and you spent like 45 years in an accounting firm and decided, you know what? I'm not going to die an old man who's done nothing with my life. I'm going to go out and see the stars. And one of you could drop out of high school and try your hand at a little band that's going to fail and just be like, you know what, I'm 22, I'm on the streets, I'm full of drugs, and I'd like to be in a starship. So
in a starship full of drugs.
That's right. Yeah, we're gonna end up with a colorful cast for sure. And like I said, we're all gonna
Are you allowed to say colorful?
Yeah, you can't say colored cast. You can't say a colored cast. You can't say colorful.
Well, you can't say colored cast anymore. Go back to the 50s.
But I don't think you could have those.
Is that where we're set in the timeline? I don't think we had space travel for the real.
Yeah, we do have space travel. So we're gonna start with everybody rolling 2d6 6 times.
I'm doing this with actual dice because y'all know I'm still going to get shit numbers.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. Perfect.
This kills the man.
Then just type all those out. Those are actually good, Zelphus. Technically, yeah, I'd say it's about average, actually. Because 7 is the average of 2d6, I believe. If you just want to list all those out, I'll do it for you.
So 6 times or 7 times?
6. Sounds like you're fucking dropping chiclets. Or Tic Tacs, I guess.
Yeah.
You beat me
So-
to it. I was going to write it out for you, man. Thanks.
See, this is why I said I'm rolling it with real dice, because it doesn't fucking matter. That's what I just got.
That's that's average as well.
I mean, 10, 9, and 8. That's still pretty good.
Nice, Rudy.
Honestly, I probably could have still I could have rolled 3d6 and still got like 5s. It's just borrowed.
Okay. And we just need you to roll yours, Foxy.
Do you have to individually do it, or can you tell it to do it? 7.
You can
6
do
times?
12d6, but you're gonna have to split it yourself. Also, Rudy, holy fuck, getting a 12 in there. I like it. 9, 12, 5. That's right, it's Rudy. Alright.
My stat line is slightly better and slightly worse than Regano's.
Oh, shit.
How many do I do?
Do 5 more of those.
Yep. 6 times in total. You did it once, twice, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6.
Fox's is pretty fucking good, too.
Yeah, I mean, above average, 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 way below average, average.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put those all in like a line so you guys can see them better. But aside from that, cool. So these are your stats. The stats in the game are... You have 3 physical. Are your strength, your dexterity, and your endurance. And 3 mental. Your intelligence, your education, your social standing. Basically, this game's kind of weird, in the sense that, higher stats are obviously always better, but it's not a 1-for-1. And, it's, essentially, there's, a range, and the further you get from the middle, the more it takes to fuck that up, so...
Question, you get social credit?
Yeah, you start with a social standing, yeah. It is exactly what it sounds like. How well known you are, your place in society, your sort of give and take. It could just be how affluent you are, your family. And then all you have to do is just take those 6 numbers and plug them into those stats. So origami, for example, let me give you yours real quick. So those are yours, and then yeah, you've got your copy all this for you.
There you go, Ruffle. I put the numbers in your channel.
I on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
In the not spam.
Thank you. Excellent. I like that.
So the hyphenization of the attributes, are those on purpose that they have capitals randomly?
No.
Or
That was just a fuck up when I copied it from the PDF.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Just want to know if like they were trying to have some kind of code speak nonsense.
No, not intentionally. Code speak nonsense will come later. Has anyone got their stat line kind of figured out?
Mm,
The nice thing is in this game you don't get totally fucked from bad stats because a lot of it's about your skills, and your skills and your stats sort of work together to form how good you are at certain tasks. The thing is, your stats are going to more so affect your chances of getting the skills you want. So you end up sort of organically building a character instead of necessarily arriving at the one that you wanted. Saw Rudy typing for a second. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I was trying to make a list, but it's not working the way I wanted to.
Sorry. I will say, you're the only guy with a 12, which is pretty badass. So whatever you want to be amazing at, you're amazing. Actually, your whole stat line's really good. To be terrible at something, you have to have a 1 or a 2 in it. So none of you are terrible. That 3 squeaks by, thankfully.
And just to check, it's a straight across 6 to strength, 7 to dexterity, 7 to endurance, or do we just plug and play where we want it to
It's
go?
wherever you want them to be.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
Just
it's
wanted
like
to double check before I did that wrong.
nope. So that's what you think about. You're like, okay, so like Zelphus, for example, your best is the 11, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so you're like, what do I want to be really good at? Like, what does my character want to be known for? What kind of character am I?
That is a good question.
Because
Can you tell us a little bit more about the story that we'll be set into, or where we'll be starting
your
from, kind of an
initial
idea to work
story,
back from, or no?
I'm not quite sure. The interesting thing about Traveler is it's very much the whole game is built around the players. So until I really know who your characters are, I won't exactly know how we start or where we're going. I do have like a little introductory scenario,
All right.
but aside from that, I'm not. It's very plug and play. I'm not sure how it's going to work out.
Well, I was going to say, if you said something like "you're on Mars," well, I was thinking how to build that character. Like, well, was I born there? What did my parents do? Was I an
Yeah.
orphan? Like that kind of thing. Like, what was my original career
Yeah.
path? Because someone who works in the mines of Mars would definitely have a
you
higher
like
endurance,
space, right, Zelphus?
A little bit, yeah, you could
Yeah.
say.
Okay, so this is travelermap.com. This is the map of Traveler. And when you look at it, you're like, oh, you start zooming
Ooh, I
out,
like
and you're
this a
like,
lot.
oh, and you keep zooming out, and you're like,
Oh,
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 oh.
holy shit! How far out can I zoom?
Yes, you can.
you can zoom out until you can see the entire Milky Way.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So the thing is, chartered space is literally like this game originally was built with the community, and it still is if you go on certain forums. And so as like players and DMs explore the world, that's how chartered space happens. So if we want to explore stuff, we can literally go out to the fringe of chartered space, start exploring, and literally put a name for ourselves like forever in Traveler history as our crew explores outward.
All right. Well, the further I zoom out, my initial immediate curiosity is driven to two things. One, the core,
Hmm.
and two, abyssals. How did the core get named Sophons? And two, how did the abyssals become known as the abyssals?
I don't know
Is it a
that.
race of people, a location, a galactic area of interest?
I don't know about the abyssals. I know Sophons are what we call sort of people, or rather creatures with like human level intelligence, or something thereof, like an uplift or something like that. The core is now the center of the human like regime, and the third Imperium or something, whatever it's called. But the Imperium of Man, whatever you want to call it, but it's like some
Oh, don't
1,000
tempt me.
worlds or something. So
Well, you can't tell me that giant. Hold on, let me
yeah,
zoom back
there's a
out there.
lot in Traveler. Yeah, yeah.
You can't tell me anomaly 1 isn't the Eye of Terror, even if it is out of position.
So who
Look at
has
this
a?
map.
I know. Get back to
Wow.
your stats, though, man. That's just.
Yeah, sorry. Back to it. Yeah.
If you do want to explore,
I
though,
love maps.
Traveler will let you explore. Maybe you want to be a scientist then, and your motivation is to go out there and survey these worlds. Maybe you want to pull a Star
Oh,
Trek and
perfect.
First Directive people, or Prime Directive, sorry. Prime Directive people.
Yeah, that future utopian stuff. I'm a little too cynical. Not gonna.
Surprised you don't have your stats yet, Bard. You're usually the fast boy. Oh, you're working on them. Oh,
Yeah,
you do have them?
No, I'm looking at them. All right. So
And how about your origami?
this is just a whole bunch of rolling 1d6, or
Oh, don't go forward yet, because we all do that at the same time.
well, I mean, yeah, I've had my stats done for like 5 minutes. I'm actually looking at the PDF
Yeah,
version.
yeah, that's
You
fair.
overachiever, you.
Origami, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I just got logged into my damn.
Oh, nice.
Quick question.
Mhm.
For the social standing, how far does that play into it? Is it like our ability to work and influence with others, where we start off
Yes.
in the tier of
Yeah. So the only thing social standing doesn't affect that you would think it does is your initial like cash flow and stuff like that, unless you take a career that requires a high social standing. And if you have a high social standing and you're in a military position, you're a lot more likely to get in as an officer. Which again, more money and different stuff.
It says to ask the GM for a barcode, and I can scan it. What?
Oh, really? Like to join?
Yeah, to join.
Can you not just go to your account, join the game like normal?
Negative.
Well, let me see if I can do that. Hang on. 2 seconds here. I don't see like a.
I just log in via Chrome.
Yeah, I mean, I might be able to pull it up if I open the app, right? Or no?
No, I'll join on
Like
the
join on Chrome and
on the
then come over?
and then go on the
Yeah.
app. So what was the question? So I could just move along.
Oh, no, I was just wondering. Okay, so we have 6 stats. sort of which of them's the most important to you? Strength, dexterity, endurance, intellect, education, social. So if we, for example, we'll use Origami as our example character. We're thinking about being a pilot.
I would say endurance.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I was gonna say as a pilot, like dexterity, it's pretty cool.
All right, done.
Maybe like education for like the officer part, being a pilot. But absolutely, we can make endurance your best one. I would probably recommend making your second best dexterity.
Yeah, I was about to say Dex is gonna be my second best.
And then what do you want after that? Strength, intelligence, education, or social?
I would say strength, intelligent, and then education, and then social.
Okay, yep, sounds good. So Origami is an intuition pilot.
Yeah, gotta go with my guts.
That's right, yeah.
Oh no! I just imagine old
Leaf
Ben
on the
like,
wind.
"Ooh, the full
Because we know nobody that ever said leaf on the wind had that end badly. How about Rudy Fox Elphus? Pop, 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 pop.
ready."
What do you got?
Would you prefer I just say it or type it out?
Yeah, whichever. You can say it. I'm on your character sheet.
All right. Strength 6,
Okay.
dexterity 7, endurance 6, intellect 11,
Oh.
education 7,
Okay.
and social standing at 7.
Cool. Nice. That is a that's an extremely average with a slight lean on above average stat line. I love it.
Honestly, I will take just the bare minimum I can to scrape by in a game.
Anything
it's only
that's
when
not a
it's like,
minus.
you rolled a 1 or a 2 or a 3. It's like, oh, how am I going to work with this?
How
And
about
what's
you,
really
Fox?
weird is when you've got the stats that don't make sense, like 1 endurance but 12 strength. It's kind of like, okay.
No cardio, man.
Exactly. That's when
That's
you're
all
a
leg day.
bodybuilder,
Yeah.
not a weightlifter.
All right, Foxy, where are you going here?
I'm not sure yet. I just started looking at the career thing. I was looking for it and then I found it.
Oh, okay. Is there like a kind of career you see your character going into, and so you want to stat towards that?
Nope.
Oh, excellent. Be a spy.
Do we actually pick our career, or are we supposed to roll for that?
You try and apply for a career, and if you're not good enough, you don't get it. Yeah. The career Origami's going into, he actually doesn't have any bonuses to get in yet. It's possible if he gets in and it succeeds, he could get there. So Origami could be. He makes the perfect trial character. He's just this fucking brick who's trying to fly his StarCraft based on gut feeling.
So if our character dies, do we just stop playing, or do we make a new one?
You'll make a new one, yeah. And awesome Origami. And this is a game that it's closer to Dungeons and Dragons for character death. It is harder to die unless you very obviously fuck up or you just get a series of bad rolls. But as long as you play moderately smart, don't jump out the airlock without a parachute type of thing. But
I don't think a parachute's gonna help in space.
No, I know, but what's that thing called when you smash
This
two?
is why you have to have a higher
two things
intellect
together.
level. Instead of driving the EVA, you grab the fucking parachute instead.
Yeah,
This is clearly the same.
Backsuit, what's that? Fine. Well, how about you, Rudy? What's the order we're going here for stats? Because you got a Whopper, you got a 12.
Well, Rudy's a mute bitch, so.
We'll unmute that bitch.
No, you.
Nice. So what are you thinking? What do you see your character as? You thinking like spy, a soldier, maybe a merchant?
There you go.
Oh, all right, I like it.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Haha.
And barista on the off hours.
Mm.
I think it's funny actually. Like, I don't think Rudy's ever had like the best roles in a game for stats until now.
Nope. I think that's first.
Just fucking, he's got a beast. So what do you think, Fox?
Sorry, I was just checking out the different careers. So I thought about just going straight down and using the numbers exactly how they came out.
Oh, whatever you like. Is there some kind of a career that interests you though?
I don't think so. I was just looking at like the individual ones, because there's like 3 for each one.
Right. Okay, we could skip Foxes for just now. Then the next thing is everyone gets their well, basically you get 3 skills to pick as level 0, plus whatever your education modifier is. So the big thing in this game is your stat will determine what your modifier is. If we look at, for example, Zelphus's character sheet, he gets a 1 mod on his intelligence because it's so high, but everything else is average, so he has a 0. If you have a minus to your education modifier, that'll take away. So, Origami and Bard get to pick 2 skills. He gets 3. Zelphus gets 3, and then we're not sure about Fox. And skills here are there's a I think it's just any skill. Yeah.
So we just get a skill.
Yeah. Oh, this game doesn't have like the whole skill list. Let's see. Or this sorry. That's for
Yeah, it doesn't have the PDF starts on page 19.
Yeah. Let me grab you a list of.
There's skill packages on literally the last page of the PDF.
No, that's okay. Grab your skill list super quick.
What was my stats again? I didn't have time to write it down.
Oh, it's in your character sheet.
No, I meant the endurance dex.
Yeah. Okay. So strength for you is 7, dex is 8, endurance 10, intellect 6, education 4, and social 3.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Sorry, my computer's desperately trying not to crash. Gets mad when I stuff.
It gets mad when you press a button.
It does. It gets extremely mad.
This is a really interesting career choice. Like the options you have available to you, really.
Yeah, and like I said, you might not even get into it, so it's interesting. Okay. Putting
Social
out,
credit score.
putting out that sweet skills. Just needs my PDF thing to part it out. Okay. There we go. There are all your skills.
Sorry, where?
I just put it in the Discord, sorry. The Zoom channel.
There it is. Thank you.
Yep. And we don't have anyone with like crazy high social start, right? No. Okay. Cool.
No.
Oh, here they are. No, there is. Yep. Pick that already, though. That's good.
All right, so you pick a skill and then
Yeah, technically, there is a list. Here we go. These are the skills you can pick from at the start. I knew there was a smaller list. Not much smaller. You just can't take things like guns at the start because it assumed your characters are, I don't know, not born in the back country or something. Man, I got all my sheets fucked up. Great.
Can my skill be the astral?
Yep, you get to pick 2 origami. So you
That's
want astral?
horrifying.
Yeah, I want astral, and I'm gonna choose another one because I just skimmed.
Thank you, Foxy.
You.
Cool.
While trying to figure that out, I kind of missed what we're supposed to be doing with the skills.
No, that's fair. So, you see these skills like I just posted in the chat, like starting at admin, ending at profession.
Mm-hmm.
You get to pick 3 of those. Start at level 0 in.
How many did I get?
Education 7, you get 3.
What is starting at level 0 and then mean?
So a skill that you do not have, you have like massive penalties to use. A skill you have at level 0, you can use without penalties. You're just not good at it.
Okay, and I get 3 of them?
Yep. Bard, you got 2, right?
probably.
I think your education's -1, yeah.
How does one tell what the hell
The mods are?
skill skill characteristic?
Like the modifier you get off them, or?
No, I mean I'm just looking at the little skills page on the character sheet. I add in a skill, specialty, characteristic, and then characteristic, strength, intelligence. How the fuck do I tell that?
Oh, is that on the PDF or no? They're all like associated with one. Anyway.
Mm.
So, looking at a skill here, medic,
Mhm.
very useful, but
Yep.
8 plus into what? Medic itself, or is there a specific stat
No,
number?
and
So kind of
8
comes
plus
saying it
just
says
means
1d minutes ED.
yeah. So in this game, the average skill roll, like 90% of your skill rolls, you're trying to reach an 8. To get
Ah,
that, you're going to roll 2d6 plus your modifiers, which for medicine, I assume, is probably education.
oh, edu yep. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so
Makes sense.
so you add your education bonus, which for you, I think is 0. Yep.
What? No.
Yeah, no, you have 7 education, but that doesn't actually confer you a bonus. It's not strong enough.
Okay. Sorry, when you said you're at 0, I was like, no, no, no.
And then you would add
Never
whatever
mind.
skill you have in medicine. So at this point is 0. Of course, you would
Fair enough.
assume, yeah. So you would add these two together, and you need an 8 to succeed.
All right, I dig it.
Yeah. And then we get on to the fun stuff when everyone tries to get their jobs. And it just it goes bad.
Down on your luck, biologist working at a fast food joint as a server. I mean, that's pretty organic.
It can happen. It can happen real fast, yeah.
Your career in dance or your education in dance therapy doesn't help now.
So another thing, what do you guys think? Throughout character creation, events will happen in your life. You may choose to share an event with one other person who's willing. Sharing events gives both of you a bonus skill level, which is pretty cool. And you can do that up to twice per person. However, it also helps build bonds. So instead of us, like I said, we're people that never knew each other and we met in a space bar somewhere and we said, hey, let's all get hammered and fly into the cosmos. You're the guy who busted me for drugs that one time. Or you were my gym teacher. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's super, super interesting. Okay, Bard has his skills. Does anyone else?
Mm-hmm.
I need one more.
So far, I got Astro, Pilot, and I'm looking for another.
Okay.
Wait,
I know, it's fine.
but
We're dealing with the derp.
okay.
He's gonna need it where he's going anyway. So straight to the gulag. Yeah. So one skill that might not seem immediately evident what it does, carouse. That is your ability to swing a party. But also if you're out drinking, getting information from people. It's basically, yeah, like social drinker skills. The party. Paul the Party Animal Parker, if you will.
Hmm. Actually, I think I might change my second skill.
Yeah, go for it. That is a fun one. For a second, I thought you were going to be like Breaking Bad. What's his name? Heisenberg or something? I thought you were going to be like the chemist who went bad and started selling crack in space.
space crack to get you space
crack.
high.
That's right, yeah.
Don't forget about space in Australia.
I like that pick.
I don't know what the hell the characteristics on these are. Just kind of guessing.
Is on. Let's see. Broker.
Because looking at the broker entry, it has a thing that
Two
says
possible
int.
things, yeah.
It has int and social, so it's like I fucking know.
I think it could be like an either or depending on how you're using it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's kind of interesting. Origami, you only get 2. Your education's -1, so you're actually good. You said Astro and Pilot, right?
Yeah, Astro and Pilot. Oh, I thought I needed 3. All right.
No, sorry. Zelphus, Rudy, and Fox get 3. So what are you guys thinking?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of good ones here.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be gaining and losing skills all the time, and these are only level 0s. It's usually like, what is something you think sounds good? Like, it'd probably be useful to have that, even if I'm not good at it. And then later, if you get good at it, that's a bonus.
And now I'm reconsidering shit just because suggestions. It's like,
Yeah, but don't worry, Bard. You're gonna get your chance to get everything. Love it, Rudy.
yeah, but
those are great.
My attributes would determine like the skills and career I'd be looking at.
Yeah, but so think of these skills. I mean, like a level 0 skill. Think of something that I don't not want to be able to do that if I need to.
Yeah, but I also mean like actual career path, because stuff where it's like, oh, if you want
Yeah,
to
you need a job.
even be able to enroll, you need this. Like,
that's mostly stat based though, not skill. There
Yeah,
are exceptions, but anything caught your eye, Foxy?
Nope. There's a lot of stuff to read.
Yeah. How about you, Zell?
I've got 2 picked out so far.
Okay,
I'm trying to
let's
pick
get those 2.
third.
We don't
All right.
need to be
Persuade.
too crazy. Persuade, I like it.
It's always a solid choice.
Yes.
And following that is Recon.
Oh, nice. Because again,
This game's equivalent of Spot Hidden.
the great thing about
and
picking
I need that in
something
my life.
like Persuade, for example, is you don't ever need to level it up. But the thing is, if you ever need to persuade, if you don't have it, you're fucked. Like, you know what I mean? At least your
One
character
reason I
now can
shouldn't
like
kill you.
spin
Potato.
a lie. Yeah.
Wait, we're allowed to pick from the entire list?
No, not really, but it's
only
it's
from
fine.
what Profil said.
Yeah.
Admin, animal, art, blah blah blah.
Yeah. We're just making a few exceptions here just to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for loafing on this last one, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of a career I'd want this character to take.
Career's going to give you skills. Pick something that sounds useful.
Well, in space, having an engineering degree would be very useful, as would having a science degree, but...
Right. You know what else is useful? Back suit.
I must not have strolled all the way down to see what... Oh...
I was gonna say maybe just have one of us have a level 0 in vac suit so we feel safe going forward.
Yeah, with that being in an education role, mine's at 7. I don't know. Does someone have a better chance with that, or
You're actually there's only you're among the 3 most educated, so. But we'll see. That could all change. Some of you could go to university and swing it around. So Foxy, keep
Oh, you
looking.
know what? Yes,
Okay.
Ruffle.
Seriously.
I read to the very bottom of that descriptor.
Okay.
That last sentence is what sold me on it. I will take vac suit.
Yeah, you want to be able to walk in space.
Well, not just that, but this skill also permits the character to operate advanced battle armor.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do need that, yeah.
So Zelf is going blueberry. Got it.
Nice, yeah.
Self is trying to get fucking plot armor.
No, this
Throw,
moment I realized that I'm turning into Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, you could. That's sick. Absolutely. No, because that's
space crowbar.
But see, that's what I love about Traveler is in Traveler, your character just sort of organically gets built. So yes, I mean maybe Zelphus does like playing Gordon Freeman, but the thing is his character has sort of ended up becoming a Gordon Freeman. But
yeah, I mean I had an idea, but I changed the idea, and Raffle I PM'd you.
Okay. Fox, if I could just make one suggestion.
Okay.
Hurry the fuck up!
No, yeah, right? That sounds fun, right, Borrowed? It sounds super fun.
Yeah.
But what about athletics? Maybe it's something, maybe you're like, I don't want to be a super athletic character. But the thing is, wouldn't you rather be the character that could be athletic if you needed to? Like if we all have to like climb a mountain, for example. Might be nice to have that as an option for you instead of being everyone else who didn't take it laying on the ground.
Question, Raffle, why does it want you to roll a 1D, but it has an option to get a 7?
Where?
On the mustering out benefits.
Oh, yeah, because there are a few things that can give you bonuses to mustering out.
Okay, because I'm just looking at that, I'm like, 7
Yes.
does not equal D6.
Yeah, this game also, Traveler's a weird game. It also has a D66. What, you do like a D100, you roll them in 10s and 1s. Yeah.
But why?
Because that way you only need 2 dice. 2 D6.
But I have like 100.
No, I know. They don't give a fuck.
Is to save you on dice costs.
All right, Fox, you keep thinking.
I think I have 13 sets of dice.
I do absolutely hate sort of skipping ahead when everyone's not with us because again we're all supposed to be experiencing everyone's life together. But I think it's just Foxy picking for skills, so just get a little skip-a-boo ahead. So you have 2 choices here. We're going to start with Borrowed, I think, because he's probably going to be the fastest, and then everyone can start getting ideas. So we're going to be rotating around the table, starting with Borrowed, and we'll end with Fox. And this is a term. This is 4 years of your life. Welcome to 18, by the way. As soon as you pick out these skills, you have officially all hit 18. You have good stats, you're fresh, you don't really know how to do shit about shit, but that's fine. That's what your careers and education are for.
You're up to your ass and shit.
That's right. That's right. So, Borrowed, here's your question. Would you like to go to university or a pre-career education before going to the jobs, the careers?
What benefits would a university provide that a job wouldn't?
University will give you more higher tiered learning of skills, like your engineering, your electronics, astrogation, admin, stuff like that, medic professions, sciences. and also has events that increase your education. Just joining university will increase your education.
Sure, I'll take a term in a
Okay.
university. Why the hell not?
Now, this again, there's, like I said, pre-career education. You could go to university instead of going straight to a career, or you could join the military academy.
Ew.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, so we're going to start with Borrowed. We're going to do his first term. So Borrowed, to enter university, you require a 7+ in education. You're going to look at your sheet. You're going to see your education is 9. So you get a +1 to that. So you're rolling 2d6. Every skill check is a 2d6. You're adding your 1. And you're trying to get 7, which is that's pretty good. A 6 is actually below average for 2d6. If you fail this, unfortunately, you cannot go to university this term.
And then what happens? I just have wasted 4 years?
No, then you have to go into the jobs.
All right.
Ish.
That would be 9.
Okay, cool. Also Borrowed, you get 1. Well, you would get 2 more skills with your new education. Start.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
I mean, I can look at that in a second.
Yeah.
'cause-
No, I just wanted to remind you before we forgot. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Welcome to university. Not sure what are you going for? What's your thesis, you think?
Chemical development of some kind.
Okay. So like a sort of chemistry degree, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Not quite
excellent.
sure what all degrees they have in chemistry, but yes.
So increase your education by 1. Just
Ooh.
for getting in.
Okay.
And you may now, from this list, only Borrowed, may pick one of those skills at level 0 and one at level 1.
Now, when it says science any,
Correct. Yeah.
I can just put like science chemistry there?
Yes. And every other time you level up science, so you get to science 2, for example, you have to make a choice. Do I go science 1 chemistry, science 1 biology, or do I do science chemistry 2? Yeah.
Okay, so there's no preset list for like science or profession, right? I can just fill in the blank.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And you know me, I'm very chill. If you can justify it, I'm more than happy. Because I like people to have skills that do stuff.
So skill okay, and go here. Would science be education or intellect? Education, I guess. Eh?
Either or. It would be. I would argue most of the time it would be education. Like
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. But
Okay. I have picked that as skill level 1. Oops. Trained. Yes. Click. Okay.
cool. Now.
I need to go pick my other skills. Do that while you're talking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're level 0. So now you have to see if you graduate. When you also go into a career at the end of a term of a career, at the end of your 4 years, you're going to see how well that worked on and whether you've been promoted, essentially. So now you just have to see if you graduate. You need an int roll now, which makes sense. So you're int 7+. So you're rolling your int. So 2d6. You add your mod. You're seeing if you beat that 7+.
Let's see if Borrowed is smart. Oh boy.
If you get 11+, you graduate with honors.
No.
is a good no or a bad no?
That was I laughed sarcastically because what are the fucking chances? And then the dice saying, fuck you, have 6/4 plus 1.
6/4 plus 1. That's 11.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Fine. Whatever.
No, because you
I'm going to grab a different set of die for the next roll because that seems...
you know you are going to die.
Oh, I'm going to die, but...
Yeah.
You are going to be a chemist. I could see that being a dangerous.
The lab ship you were on exploded in space and wiped out the nearby
So Borrowed, what did you pick as your level 0 for university?
My level 0 for university, I picked admin. I've yet to go back and pick my O2 level.
So that was basically like your major and your minor, whatever the fuck they call that.
Yep.
But you know what I mean. So because you graduated, your minor is now level 1 and your major is now level 2.
Neato.
Nice. You also increase your education by an additional +2.
Double neato.
And let's see here. Yeah. So do you do you want to go into the military after this?
No.
Okay. Then
the military doesn't need nerds.
Then since you graduated with honors, you get a +2 DM. It's called your die modifier to qualify for the following careers. So I'll write that down. So it's now easier for you to get into some of the careers post graduation, which makes sense. So less practical skills by going the university route, but if you do actually succeed in university, there are better chances that you get the job you want. That sounds kind of real. Not guaranteed anything, of course.
No, I mean, like, let's just YOLO it back into university.
No, so that was your term. You've done it. Bard is now 22 years old. This is important because eventually we'll start aging and taking.
You are now 87, but I'm the smartest man.
That's right.
You're still 87.
They keep me alive on an iron lung. I'll pilot in my dreams. All right, so let's go to origami next. If that's okay with you, origami.
Yes.
Okay. So origami, you ask yourself the same question: are you looking into a pre-career education? Want to try for maybe the military academy, or do you want to just jump right in the going for the Navy?
Oh, Navy sounds fun, but I gotta go military.
Okay, so to get into the military academy, and the Navy part of it, it all depends on which branch you're going for: the Army, the Marines, or the Navy. The Navy branch of it requires an intelligence roll of 9+. So what you're going to roll is 2d6. You add your intelligence modifier, which is 0. And this has to be a 9. Okay, so you did not make it. This is the other part of Travelers. Sometimes things don't work out. You did not make it into the military academy. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people bustling trying to get into it. So because of that, you don't lose your whole term. You simply just get to choose your career. So now you're going to try and join the Navy.
So he tried to get into the military academy, but now he just has to go into the regular military.
Yeah.
Insert the, I'm doing my part.
Yeah. So he's going to, if he gets into the Navy now, he's going to come out with like very specialized practical skills. He's going to be a more specialized character. If he made it through the academy, he would have been given a very broad general training that sort of would have set him up and made it easier to get in. But it's very interesting watching these characters grow. So origami, to get into the Navy, it is an intelligence roll. Again, they're looking for bright pilots, but only 6+. The same thing. You're going to roll at 2d6. You're going to add your int, which is 0. But I just need to say that so we get in the habit. And you want 6 or higher. Oh no. So
The
origami.
game is fucking me.
No, but this is funny. So now this is your story, though. You're the young hopeful. I'm gonna get in the academy. No, I'll get in the real navy. No, no, you silly Billy. So if you don't get into the job you're trying to get into that year, you either become a drifter or you join the draft.
I'm getting the military subway.
That's right, yeah. Oh, I'll get in there, motherfucker. So,
Go for broke. Go for draft.
yeah, nice. Okay, so technically you can only get drafted once, which doesn't really matter because now you're only drafted one time. I just gotta find the page with the draft itself on it. That's a separate. Are you guys ready for Origami to get horribly wounded in battle?
I got
Let's hope
endurance,
not.
motherfucker. I can take.
That's right. Yeah, you would have been great in the Marines. Yeah. So, go ahead and roll a 1d6 to see what they draft you into. Oh, just one, so 5. So you've been drafted into the Scout Corps, actually. Nice.
Nice.
You are now Scoot.
Yeah.
Also, I meant to press 1, but my
Oh,
big
that's
finger
fine.
pressed the.
So I will go ahead and pick where Scouts you got into. Let's see. Just gotta find it. Okay. So you. Let's say you got into the courier. You got into the career branch of the Scouts. So you, for these 4 years, are responsible for shuttling military messages, high-value packages around the galaxy. Maybe you're delivering like gun shipments and stuff like that to like wars and battle. Not
Notice
quite
it's
the
your
Navy
package.
dream you had in your mind, but it is what it is, right?
It ain't work, but it's honest.
That's right, yeah.
It ain't
So-
much, but it's honest work.
It's honest work. Oh man. So this is your first term, so you have to go for basic training. Here. Sure. Okay. So you get basic. I've got it on like this is why I hate not having the physical book, because then I have like gifts open, so fucking beans are coffee. So you get all of these skills at level 0, because you're just literally all you're doing this year is just doing basic training. So you get pilot, and you can take it in anything, but I assume you want spacecraft, because that will help with further Navy stuff.
Yes, spacecraft.
Survival, astrogation, mechanic, gun combat, and vac suit. So you get all of those at level 0. Okay.
I got that.
Perfect. So now you have to see if you've survived your 4 years there. It's dangerous being a courier and piloting around. Accidents can happen. So for this career, you roll endurance, and you need a 5 up. And your bonus is +1. So you only need a 4 up. 2d6 4 up. Okay, fuck, you hella survived. Nicely done.
I'm a good pilot.
Yeah. Now to advance, to see if maybe you continue, like you get a promotion essentially. You have to roll education, add your modifier, which is -1. So you need a 10 up on this. Well, you need a 9 up, -1. So you need a 10
Can
up.
I not do it?
It could happen.
Fuck it, go for broke.
Not impossible.
So what you say it was 2d6 negative
2d6 -1, and it has to be 9 or higher. Okay, well there's your ones. At least you didn't die.
What did I just return to?
Yeah.
I went to get a soda and I come back to oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. So that's not great. So Origami survived his year as a scout, but didn't advance. He didn't get promoted. You're still in the career technically. Now you have to ask yourself, do I want to leave the career?
With those numbers, yeah. Fucking, I'm gonna leave.
Not cut out for it.
Yeah, you thinking about dipping on that, eh?
Yeah, I fell like 3 times trying to get into that career, and I fell horribly the last one. So something went fucking wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. And now you just roll 2d6 for me to see what event happened to you this year. What was the big thing? Yeah, 5. Perform an exemplary service for the scouts. Nice. So you get +1 to any die claiming your benefits, which is going to be right now when you roll your only die claiming your benefits because you're leaving. So that's always.
You tried, Jim. You tried.
all
That's
right.
right.
So I just put one in any one I pick, or I have to roll dice for it.
Because you're leaving this one right now. So for benefits, you can take 2 options. You can either take cash or a physical benefit.
I'll take a physical benefit.
Okay. Now you're gonna roll a d6 and add +1 to it. Five, cool. So you get a weapon. Oh, I'll write that down, but Origami 1 weapon benefit. So at the end of character creation, everyone gets $2,000 to spend on cash money for items. Origami gets, I think, another like chunk of sum to purchase only a gun with, or technically any weapon. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll move along here. Who wants to go next? Do we want to get Rudy, maybe? Okay,
Sure.
we'll do
Go for it,
Rudy. Fuck
Rudes.
yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So Rudy, pre-career education, yes or no? What are you thinking? You the kind of
What
guy
was
that...
the first one?
Do you want to go into university or the military academy? Or do you want to just go straight into the job force?
Military.
Like the military academy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you need to roll for me a... Yep. Are you going into the Army, the Marines, or the Navy?
Let's do the Marines.
Okay, I like that. So you're making an endurance roll here, and you need an 8+. You're basically showing that, hey man, I'm fucking jacked. I can do the Sorry, the Marines or the Army?
Marines.
Yeah, okay, so 9+ actually. Marines are a little harder to get into.
2d6, right?
2d6, yeah, you need a 9. Motherfucker. Okay, so you didn't quite make it in. So now you get to choose which career you want to go for. Did you want to try and get in the Marines normally? Just not gonna have the benefit of like the education going in? Or is there something more your character was interested in?
I was trying to make my character into an enforcer.
Okay. Yeah. Like
So
a
Hmm.
You could definitely do that through like one of the branches of the military. There's like first you can do the army, you can do the Marines. Like the military academy is harder to get into than just the flat out military. Obviously, you could even do like go through the merchant Marines.
Back in a few
Which is
minutes.
another way of doing that. Let's see. The Marines are the members of the armed fighting forces carried aboard starships. They deal with piracy and boarding actions. I mean, it does sound pretty cool. Why don't you try and get into that if you'd like?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay, so it's a 6+ to get into it if you're not going for the schooling. So you just need to roll 6.
Just 2d6 again, right?
Yep. Nice. So you're in. Welcome aboard. You got in the Marines. This is the dream that Origami did not manage. He did get in his career, unfortunately. That's fine. So you get all of your service skills. So we get athletics. We get vac suit. We get tactics, heavy weapons, gun combat, and stealth. Oh, nice. So you get all of those at level 0. First year's just basic training. And then you're going to roll to see if you survive. And your big question now is which arm of the Marines do you want to go into? You want to be support? So you're like a quartermaster, engineer, or battle medic? You want to be a star marine where you're trained to fight boarding actions and capture enemy vessels? Or do you want to be the ground assault, like an ODST?
Let's do the second one.
Okay, cool. So, see if you survive this campaign. It's 4 years of hell. Endurance, and you're trying to get a 6 again. Which arm did you want to lose? Nice, you survived. And to see if you advance your education, which for you is still 0, so you're fine. So you roll 2d6 and you need to get a 6. Advance. Nice. So you actually got promoted on top of that. So you actually get a rank now. Nobody else is part of like a ranked name yet. So you are officially a Lance Corporal. And you get gun combat 1 and melee combat 1. Oh, and sorry, that's specifically for blade weapons. Nice. Then we just see what your event was for the year. So you just roll 2d6 for me. A mission goes disastrously wrong due to your commander's error or incompetence, but you survive. If you report your commanding officer for their failure, you gain a bonus to your next promotion and then gain the officer as an enemy. If you say nothing and protect them, you gain them as an ally.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I know what greed says here. Now, the
Let's
interesting
go with the
thing.
first one.
Okay. So you've reported this guy, so you're going to get a +2 to your promotion next time. And you've gained, let's say, William Hardcox as your enemy. COX, by the way. And he was a former officer. He still may be. Officer in the Marines. See how that comes up. Now, the interesting thing, too, is this is our first event where we could potentially mesh two characters. So, Origami could have had something to do with this mission. Maybe you didn't get the supplies you needed, or maybe Origami bringing the supplies at the right time were the only reason you were able to turn part of the battle around, but overall it was still a slaughter. Something like that. So maybe, if you would like, and Origami would like, this could be where you bump into each other.
Yeah, I would like that. I would
Sure.
just hanging off and going back and forth as
Yeah,
fast as
maybe you guys
possible,
shared a drink after the recover from just watching just a bloodbath. So each of you gain a level 1 skill. Just mark that down.
Got your name for you, Raffle.
I love it. The second, William Richard Hardcox. I do love that.
So I'm going to choose pilot. So I get 2 or 1 on pilot.
Do you already have pilot at level 1, or is it level 0?
I choose pilot first, I think. So I think this is like the
Okay,
second.
yep. So that's fine. So you'll have pilot 2 then.
All right.
And Rudy, what are you feeling? Maybe make your gun combat even better? Maybe stealth? Tactics? Heavy weapons could be cool. You can maybe grab a point in gunnery, which would be like firing a ship gun or a mounted gun. I'll let you think about it, though.
Yeah, I want to think about it quick, please.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm just tossing suggestions out there. So, we'll go to Zelphus now. Oh, Fox, do you have your skills?
I think so.
You think so? You son of a bitch. What are they? Athletics, science. Which science were you looking for?
Oh crap! I have to make a decision between those.
Yeah. So, like, kind of how did you envision this character?
I don't know, because my original thought when I was trying to pick things, I couldn't really think of how to relate to it, so I really don't know anymore. Sorry.
Okay,
I was originally gonna go for like a merchant.
Okay, you still could if you'd like. Are you feeling something different now?
No, I could still try for it.
You just didn't get like the stats you wanted, or?
I just don't know how to apply the skills to like aim
Oh,
for
to
that.
being a merchant? Oh, okay. Just try and get into the merchant career, and you'll get those skills. So let's say your character had a passing, like let's say the science would, like this is stuff that you gained by 18. These are skills. So this is something that Fox as a child was interested in. So maybe biology. Maybe she found that interesting. Maybe she was interested in rocks or plant life. Maybe she was interested in all the different like ways of life that people have on other planets. Any of that? None of that, eh?
What about the cybernetics?
Cybernetics? Yeah, we can definitely do that. Cybernetics. A fun one. Right. So we'll do Zelphus now. Zelphus, you are 8. Sorry.
Is he back?
Oh, I don't know. Zelphus, are you
He
back?
stepped out to get a drink, so he might be back.
Oh, we'll just do Foxy's then. So Fox,
baby.
pre-career education. Yes or no?
Sure.
Okay. University or the military academy?
What's the difference?
University gets you more education and more sciencey stuff. Military academy gives you a blanket list of useful military skills and a bit of education.
Do you want to be gooder at hurting people or want to be gooder at smart stuffs?
Yeah. Either way, you'll become more educated. But yeah.
I'll just go with university.
Okay. So go ahead and give me an education roll. So 2d6 plus your modifier, which is 0. And you are trying to beat 7. Okay, so you didn't get in. So now you're looking at the job pool. And you're thinking about being a merchant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are you feeling the merchant marine, a free trader, or a broker? Technically, you can fail being a merchant. It's very hard to, though. But if you want to roll, it is 2d6 plus your intelligence modifier, so 1. You have to beat a 4. Rolling 2d6 plus, yeah. Okay, so you made it in. You're officially a merchant. And let's see here. So do you want to... the Merchant Marine, you work on one of the massive cargo haulers run by the Imperium or the mega corporations. A free trader, you're part of a crew of a tramp trader. I don't know. I know what a tramp trader is. And a broker is you work in a planet-side brokerage or starport. So are you hauling cargo for the megacorps? Are you basically like, buying and selling for profit? Or are you like working in an office?
Which one's the buying and selling for profit one?
That's the free trader. It's like you go to this planet and you're like, ooh, spice is a little low here, and then 3 jumps away they're paying a premium. You're that guy?
Maybe. Or the other one was the marine. What was that? You just...
The merchant marine, that's you just working for like a mega corporation.
I'll go with the free trader.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna go ahead and you get Drive, Axu, Broker, Steward, Onyx, and Persuade. Get all these at level 0. That's your basic training. And then you just need to roll 2d6 and dexterity check. Oh, because, yeah, you're in a ship. You're piloting around.
Just 2d6?
Yeah, and you need to get a 6 or higher to not die. Nice. And then to advance in your career, to maybe get a promotion, you need a intelligence check, which is good for you. 2d6, 6 up.
2d6 plus 6?
2d6 plus 1, but you need a 6 or higher. Nice. So you're now officially a senior crewman. And you have got mechanic 1 out of it. They've trained you how to fix a few things around the ship. Just, save money. Why pay someone to repair it when you could be fixing the engine, right? Guess that makes sense. Did Zelphus return?
Nope, he's away on Discord now.
You son of a bitch.
Give him a text.
Well, continue on without him then. So then Foxy just needs to roll her event. 2d6 for me, Fox. You just straight up gain any one of these skills, reflecting on your time spent dealing with suppliers and spacers. Nice. You get engineer and round out your cybernetics bent. Or you could be good with animals, or you can pick up a profession.
I think I'll pick the engineer.
It's pretty good. You're just like, now your character's kind of turned into this like very good mechanic. Like, you know what I mean? But you're like the super handyman. You come in, you're just like, oh, I'm a plumber and an electrician. They're like, what the fuck? Who is this guy?
There's water coming out of the socket. Who do I call? Yes.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Better call Fox.
Failed at university, so I just got all this real world experience.
That's right. Yeah, he just went out there and sucked it all up. Whereas Origami was like, I want to get in the Navy, and just no. Oh, oh, poor bastard.
So I just did my part and I call it.
You tried, man. And hey, you did a good job saving Rudy's ass back there. Well, his company.
Gotta play support.
That's right. So, borrowed.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to 22. How does it feel? Still a little youthful, I suppose.
Yep. Not
Yep.
falling apart yet.
That's right. So, what is the career choice we're headed for? And why is it probably scientist, like scholar? Is that what we're getting at?
Yeah, it's gonna be a second round of university and science.
We're going for another round of university?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You can. That's fine.
I don't just want to be a, like what? Not a bachelor. I want to have like a PhD in chemistry.
Oh, okay. All right. So, can you? I've never seen someone try and do university twice.
But I mean, like, 4 years is not enough for a doctorate. Isn't a doctorate like 12?
Yeah, some of them are like stupid.
Hmm.
Yeah, it looks like you can only do it once.
Pooh.
Yeah, sorry, but you do get a +2 to your roll to get into the scholarly fields. And once you do get in your job, they give you basic training for all the shit you need for it anyway, so. So you need to roll a 6
sorry about
plus
that.
your int mod plus the 2 that we were just talking about.
All right.
Oh.
So basically 6 plus 3.
Yeah.
To get into...
It's 2d6 plus 3, and you need to make a 6. So, almost impossible to fit. Almost.
Well, what would a 15 get me?
It gets you in anyway. Gets you, gets you in the door. So do you want to be a field researcher, a scientist, or a physician?
Okay, fine. The green dice isn't crooked. It's not just rolling 6s. I was about to call some bullshit on this, but no, it roll a 4, roll a 2. Okay, fine. Well,
What do you think?
I guess so. Sorry, what?
Field researcher, scientist, or physician?
So field researcher would be explore field research. I think scientist.
Okay. You gain here 5. You gain all of those at 0, so you can pick a new science at 0.
Neat.
And now just roll to survive. It's education 4+. Whatever your modifier for that is.
So I need to roll
4
an
or
education
higher.
roll.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is that 2d6 or 1d6?
2d6. It's always 2d6. Makes it easy.
That would be a 6.
Okay, so yeah, you survive the year, and then int. So you're gonna roll your 2d6, add your int modifier. 8 or higher gets you an advancement.
That one's gonna be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I'm re-rolling that. I refuse to say that was a 10 again. No. Okay, fine. Fuck you, blue die, wherever you are. You dick. The green was a 2. I will keep that one. I will be fair. Because like I said, the green die was rolling 6s. I didn't trust it. 4, 6. Okay, so even with my intellect, that's only 7, not 8.
Okay. So unfortunately, you didn't advance, and if you go ahead and roll 2d6, and we'll see what event you had this year.
Yeah, my blue dice roll a 6 anyways. Not keeping that one from me.
Okay, so to see what education I keep?
No. 2d6 sees what event happens this year for you.
Ah. You little bastard. 4.
4. You are assigned to work on a secret project for a patron or organization. So you can either gain Medic 1, another Science in 1, Engineer 1, Electronics 1, or Investigate 1.
I'm just gonna have all the science.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
What do you do? I do science. What
I
do you mean
do
you do science?
science.
I do science.
All right, so Zelphus is our last character to do the
I'm
the
glad
year
I made it back in time.
22. Yeah, well, technically we started over, but that's fine.
Shit.
So are you going into a pre-career education, university or a military academy?
University.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your education. So you do 2d6 and you add whatever your bonus is. For you, it's 0. Okay, so you made it in the university fine. Nice. Now, I'm going to give you a list of skills. You get a 0 in one of these and a 1 in another one. And you increase your education by 1. Go ahead and do that for you. Now at 8.
All right. Let's go ahead and put a point into engineer for 1. The 1, not 0. And we'll put 0 into medic.
Okay. Awesome. And now we see if you graduate, or with honors, potentially. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me and add your int modifier.
Which
You
is
is
with a
1.
+1.
Yep. 9. So you graduated, which is good. Both of those skills now go up a level. So you're now a medic 1 and engineer 2. You did extremely well in class, and you learned much better than everyone thought. You also got another 2 points in your education. You're up to 10. And because you graduated, you have a easier chance of getting into the following careers.
Wow, kids, it's almost like getting an education pays off.
Sometimes.
Eventually.
Sometimes you have to roll still to get those, but there is a chance. But yeah.
Huh.
And then it also gives you a chance, if you go into a military career, to have a better chance of being an officer.
All right, so we're looking at, let's see, agent, army, citizen from corporate perspective, and entertainer, journalist, Marines, Navy, scholar.
Well, also, I forgot, borrowed, can you give me 2d6? I forgot there are events for pre-career.
Wait, not aside from the other event?
Yeah, there's one for your first year as well. I just forgot that.
Okay. 7.
You just can't die. Oh, you got a life event. Oh dear.
Wait. Is that with anything or just the 2d6?
It's just 2d6.
Okay, then yes.
So, give me 2d6 again.
Okie dokie. That's not a very good one. That's a 4. Probably not a
4.
very good life event.
Ending of relationship. A romantic relationship involving you ends badly. So this was, of
Fuck
course,
you, Cindy!
this was in your university period. So you gain a rival or an enemy.
You either choose between me and the science. Well, bitch, you ain't science.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, Cindy, I guess. Yeah, Cindy is now your enemy or your rival.
Well, I mean, if I met her in class, she might be my rival in chemistry.
Like, yeah, like a scientific. There was chemistry between you, but now it's over chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay.
There was chemistry over
I
chemistry,
can
but now there's
appreciate
rivalry
this
over
in a
chemistry.
great way.
Yeah. This is fun.
Jesus, bro.
So here's the question. Let's involve somebody else in this. Zelphus was at university that year. Maybe he was there after
Do
the
not make
breakup.
me the romantic rival. I will
No.
not accept
Oh, that could have been fun too.
No.
That would have
Not
been
that kind of
super
person.
fun. But maybe you were there for the post breakup, and you were the guy that that happened at a party, like a kegger or something like that, And Borrowed was, of course, spiking the drinks with all sorts of chemicals. But there was
Hey,
a big
Bard, how do you feel about being turned into a drug dealer against your will?
there was a big blow up, and they had no Borrowed
Not
likes
at the
that.
kegger, though. The kegger didn't blow up.
Borrowed likes that.
Spectacular.
That's right. There's a big blow up between Borrowed and Cindy, and Zelphus was the guy there who, half sober, half in the bag, shared a beer, and they talked it over. What do you think about that?
The one beer that didn't get spiked.
That's right. So this is how you two know each other. Are you both okay with that?
Sure.
All right. So you can both take a level 1 skill. If you have any level 0 skills, you can bump them up to level 1. So for Zelphus, we could take like your Vax suit and make that level 1 now. Go for that Gordon Freeman.
You know what? Honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
think
you
that's
go.
important.
So that's exciting.
Question, Raffle. What is it? The 4-year span called?
A term.
Okay.
And
Just want to make sure I have stuff assigned to the right thing. So, like, I got this on turn 1. I got this on turn 2.
yeah, and Fox also. No, Fox went into the merchants. That's right. So we only had 2 people that did university, right?
I tried.
That's right. I know. Yeah. So did Rudy and Origami tried for that military academy. Okay, that's cool. So I didn't miss anybody else. Just yeah, Zelphus, and then you roll 2d6 for me, and we'll see what your event was during university.
Oh, all right. And also, I was looking at Scholar.
That's the career you'll be going into next year.
All right. Well, in that case, you said 2d6?
Yep.
Please don't be bad.
5. Taking advantage of your youth, you party as much as you study. You gain carouse 1. Nice. So
That's why he was at the kegger.
That's why he was at the kegger. Isn't that so funny? Role-playing games do that.
He was the one hosting the shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's what it was. It was his house.
Party now, study later.
Everyone else was clearing out, and you were left on his step. And he's like, "Come on, man, you can't sit there." Fucking Sydney, man. All right, talk about it. Talk while we walk away from my house.
I ain't saying that you gotta go, but you can't stay here.
That's it. Yeah. No, that's great. I love that. So carousing, like I said, Zelphus, that's the skill of social drinking and sort of
Making
dictating
sure
a
everyone's
party.
having a good time.
Yeah, but it's also great for if you enter a bar, carousing, and finding out a lot of information.
All right. Add it to the list here.
So that's pretty fun. Okay, so Borrowed has done his second term now. Origami would be your turn. You have left the
Yes, sir.
Scouts. You are now trying to get back in the Navy?
No, I learned my lesson.
No, you
3
could.
times.
You could try and get back in the military academy if you like.
Nah, I'm gonna go for job.
Okay. So you're going to try for the Navy again? You're now
No,
better
job.
equipped. Where are you going?
Wait, job.
Yeah, what? No, no,
Well-
no. You can go for a job in the Navy, like a real job.
Oh, what's the options there?
Like that would be like a flight, like a pilot. You know, it'd be like
Yeah, I'll go try for that one then.
okay.
Pilot.
So 2d6, whatever your int modifier is, 0. Okay, so just 2d6. You got to roll a 6 for me. Very good odds. Nice. Okay, you made it in the Navy. You got there, man. I was afraid we were gonna have like the saddest fucking career. Just this
To
guy.
butt in really quick, could I
Yeah.
take that science level 1 from the event and just put that in with my chemistry, or does it have to be an entire new science field?
Yes, you could put it into that. Yes. So it would
Okay.
be chemistry 2.
Okay, cool.
So, Origami, welcome to the Navy. You are the members of the Interstellar Navy, which patrol the space between stars. So I assume you have 3 choices. You could either be like a line crew, like a gunner or an officer. You could be the specialist technician on a starship, or you could be the pilot of a shuttle, a fighter, or other light
Pilot.
craft. Yeah, I figured. So you get all your service skills at level 0. So if you have any of these, you don't get another point in them. But this is just you training. Anything you don't have, you get at 0. Okay.
So I already got 2 points in pilot. Do I
Yeah,
get
so you
3
don't get
points?
anything new, no. But you get all the other ones you don't have. Because this is basically like your first like couple years. They're giving you a refresher. There's like, this is how you pilot a ship. And you're like, I've already done that. And I was like, well, we have to show you anyway. Now you roll to see if you survive. Give me a dexterity check. 2d6, I think, plus 0 for you. Yep. Oh my god, you made it. I actually thought you were gonna fucking die, man. I was like, he just gets in and it... Okay, and then education, which for you is -1. So 2d6 -1. You need to hit a 5. This is for promotion. You've made it through the year. You're still in the Navy. Okay, so you didn't get a promotion, but you're still a Navy pilot. You're actually officially called a crewman. That is your name. Because you will gain ranks as stuff goes up. So that's cool. Then roll 2d6 for me, and we'll see what your event was. And 6. Your vessel participates in a notable military engagement. Oh, nice. So,
Excellent.
there you go. Electronics 1, Engineer 1, Gunner 1, or Pilot 1. So you could take your piloting up that last level. That's pretty sick.
The gunner is, oh man.
Gunner
Go
is, yeah,
pilot.
guns on a ship. Yes, those are all quite good.
And since it's a spacecraft, that's basically autopilot, right?
Spacecrafts in this, no. There is autopilot, but for the most part, you pilot. Autopilot is only in like ships that have an AI, which is not every ship, and it's not amazing. It's like docking stuff.
Fuck it. Gotta go for broke pilot.
Yeah, you don't have to, but that's what Wolf would do.
But I'm not Wolf. I'm Alex.
That's right. Alex Fox or McLeod. Okay. Origami. So Rudy. Let's go back to the Marines real quick. You want to continue in the Marines?
Yep.
At any time at the end of a term, you can cash out, and that's when you get all your stuff. And then you're good. Your character's done. And as we go on, of course, more good and bad things happen. But cool. So we're in the Marines. Go ahead and roll for survival. Oh no, sorry. Actually, first we have to choose. Are you going to take personal development, which is chances to get stat increases, For yours anyway. It's like sort of taken a couple like years to go hard in the gym, or learn about melee combat, or do you want to go into stuff about the Star Marine, which is you're learning more skills with your vac suit or athletics, electronics, gun combat, stuff like that.
Yeah, let's go number 3.
Okay. So roll 1d6 for me. Okay, you get another point of vac suit. Sure if you had a 0 or 1 before, but another point of it anyway, which is good. Yep. And then let's see if you survive. Roll 2d6 for me. I'm going to get a 6 up on your endurance. Nice, made it. 2d6 again for your event. You are assigned to a Black Ops mission. +2 to your next promotion roll. Damn. And let's see if you get promoted. 2d6 again. Oh, holy fuck! Well,
Maybe. Just
yeah.
maybe.
Well, welcome to Corporal. There you go. Damn, son. Oh man, that's not bad. Well, that was your year, and it was very, very good.
Really took all the good roles.
His enemy's probably seething.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably not too happy. Absolutely. Now we can go ahead and roll 2d6 plus your social, which is, I think for you it's like average, all your stats, right? Oh, -1. 2d6 -1. You have to get an 8. And this is whether they will commission you as an officer or not. Or if you're just like an enlisted officer. Holy fuck. Okay, well, sorry. Did I say corporal? Because I meant force commander.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck. So you gain leadership 1 and tactics 1. Or increase them as you see fit. Goddamn force commander fucking Rudy over here. Meanwhile, Origami was struggling to get... He got in the Navy, I'm sorry. I won't even bring that up again. Okay, well, nice. That's good. Zelphus, it's your turn. Are you... Which career? Were Scholar you're thinking of?
Following Scholar.
Excellent. So, for the Scholar, which I have to scroll a bit. Okay. Through Scholar, you may be a field researcher, a scientist...
Field researcher.
Okay, yeah, cool. I kind of figured, actually. It makes a lot of sense. So to qualify, you're going to roll your intelligence modifier 2d6. So you +1 to this, and then you get another +2 for graduating.
All right, so bump it to +3 at this little roll here, or
Yep.
leave it?
That's right. Okay, nice. So you got in as a scholar, as a field researcher. So your first year in the service, they're going to teach you drive, electronics, diplomat, medic, investigate, science. So all of these are a level 0. If you already have one.
Fantastic. I'll start writing that down.
Yeah. If you have one of those already, you do not get more ranks in it because it's basic training.
All right. Well, in that case, the only thing I lost out on was medic.
Yeah, so that's not bad. But you didn't know you were gonna, So now we see if we survive these 4 years out in the field. You're gonna head and roll a endurance roll for me. 6 up. Go figure. Most of the science fields are extremely easy to not die in, but field researchers, little.
All right. So you said it was 1d6 or 2?
2. You can actually.
And I only have endurance 6, so no bonuses.
Right. So if you open your character sheet in the app, you can actually just click on endurance and then click submit. and it'll ask you like what your modifier is or whatever. So it's one way you can do that.
Modifier of 0, submit.
Cool. So you survive the year. Now roll 2d6 for me. Just a normal 2d6. We'll see what event happened for you this year. 7. A life event. Ooh. Those are always a bit spicy.
Cindy V2 self-esteem.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
man.
not.
2d6 for me.
If that bitch gets you 2, we're gonna have problems.
And before Zelphus becomes a psionic now. Ending of a relationship. Oh my god. Cindy V2. Oh. Could it please be Cindy? And this is like something you guys bonded over for years.
And no.
That'd
This
be
is
so
absolutely
funny.
horrifying.
So
What the fuck, Rolls?
Oh, I'm gonna say
I would have rather been a psionic and a mutant.
I'm gonna say
Was it
that
Cindy's sister?
Zelphus now has an enemy of whomever he had this horrible breakup with. So who knew them? I'm gonna what do we say? Who haven't we done? We haven't done Fox. Fox, how were they related to you? This person that Zelphus broke up with, or potentially broke up with him.
Um,
Maybe like your cousin, your sister,
you go with cousin.
cousin. Okay. So what's your character's name?
I never gave a character name.
Okay, that's fine. They don't even have to have the same last name. So let's say Susie Durkins. Good old Susie. She was also a scholar of some sort, but it was just a bad year out. You guys were probably working in like some Arctic research base, and it was only the two of you. And you just had to fester. That's exactly right. I feel like that's what it was. It was like some shining shit by the end. You two just festered in each other's company, and she just became a seething enemy. Wonderful Arctic research. And I don't know, maybe Fox came to visit her sometime at this sort of Arctic research facility, and that's when the two of you met and you spoke. And you're like, oh, I can't stand her anymore. It's like, yeah, she doesn't speak too highly of you either, turns out. So Fox, you and Zelphus both get a +1 to one of your skills. That's it. And it's now your turn, Foxy. So you're just straight up a scholar, right? Where did we leave you off at? No, you were a merchant. Yeah, sorry. I was looking at the wrong page. I was borrowed. Okay, well, now that it's your second year as a merchant, as a free trader, what is your education? 6, okay. So you can either take the year for personal development, maybe level up some of your stats, or you could train for job-related things. Piloting. Actually, free trade deception, that makes sense. Streetwise, mechanic, gunner. Yeah, I guess because you're like the little merchant ship out there. You have to be able to defend
A
yourself.
little merchant ship that could.
That's right. Do you want to personally develop, or do you want to sort of learn your craft more?
What would the personally develop do?
They're pretty much all stat bonuses, or language, or streetwise.
Maybe I'll go for a mechanic.
Oh, you have to roll, sadly, from this list. So you either take personal development or you, really focus on the job.
I'll focus on the job.
Okay, so roll a d6 for me.
Just one?
Yep. You learn streetwise. Okay, so you get streetwise now as a skill. I don't think you had it already, right?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you now have streetwise 0. Now go ahead and see if you survive the year. So it's a dex check. So same thing, Fox. If you open your character page, click on
I
the
couldn't
dex.
find that.
Oh, you can't find it?
Yeah, I
Right
forgot
here.
how to get to it.
So you click on dex, you click submit because you don't have any modifiers to this, and see if you. Yep, you do. Nice. Now the exact same way, give me an intelligence check. Need a 6 to survive again. Or, sorry, 6 to potentially advance.
Is there a modifier for that one?
No. Cool. You got a promotion. You are now a senior crewman and get a rank in mechanic, which you already have, so you have mechanic too. And then 2d6, and we'll see what events happen to you this year. I'm surprised nobody has not survived yet. We're getting quite lucky. Oh dear. Fox,
You had
you've
to say it,
become
didn't
embroiled in legal trouble.
With fucking Cindy.
Yeah, the baby,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Gain one of these skills. Advocate, admin, diplomat, or investigate. Do those sound good to you?
Which one will get me out of trouble?
Probably, I'd say diplomat or admin are going to be more useful here.
Do you know what the difference between those two are?
Offhand, no. I think admin is bureaucracy and diplomat is sort of like persuade, but less scuzzy.
Diplomat is negotiating, establishing contact peacefully, smoothing over social faux pas.
Okay, helps with legal trouble.
It's a more formal version of persuade.
Oh, Sure.
Whereas
Go ahead.
admin is just bureaucracy and administration of stuff.
Yeah, so admin's like if you need to cut red tape very quickly, or get a lawyer. If you
I guess we'll just go with diplomat.
okay, we'll say diplomat 1. Now roll 2d6, and if you roll a 2, you must be a prisoner for your next term. You got to spend 4 years in the clink.
Oh boy.
Nice. Okay. that was
That's
a
a
little
multiple of 2.
that was a little scuzzy. Yeah. All right. Well, nicely done. Nicely done. And we start back over now with borrowed. Borrowed. You are 26. The world is ahead of you.
I think we just need to
keep
go
going?
for more science.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead then. So, are you going to train under your field, or are you going to take personal development?
Yeah, I think we're just going to go into more career progress as scientist.
Okay. 1d6. With 50-50 here.
Oh boy. Not plus or minus anything, just 1d6.
Yeah.
6.
Science. You get 1 point in science of your choosing.
Okay.
Then of course we need a 2d6 to see if you survive.
Certainly hope I would survive science.
Yeah, this is like lab tech stuff. This is pretty easy.
I hope 7 is good enough.
7's fine. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I don't know with this system.
2d6 to see if you get a promotion.
I had to beat 8, eh?
Yeah.
I only got 8.
Okay, you got it. So now rank 1. Did you get it last time? Oh,
Nah, I had 7.
Oh, that's right.
last
Yeah.
time.
So yeah, you get
Because
another
I had to
point in
re-roll
science.
because the dice was cocked on a 6, so I didn't count. I had to re-roll it.
I'll just put that for my remembering. But yeah, you got another +1 science, and you're now a rank 1 field researcher, which does nothing. Like there's no title with that.
So I got stuck as a field researcher, not a scientist, though.
Oh no, you're a scientist. Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, scientist is a different thing. It's just rank 1 scientist.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, but that's it. Like you don't get like a fancy title like Force Commander. And then 2d6 for your event of the year.
I don't even get to be called doctor.
No, well, I guess you would get doctor. Yeah, once you put in 12 years. So at the end of this, you're a doctor.
I'm having another fucking life event. It's a fucking 4.
Oh, oh no, actually, 4 is different.
Oh.
They're different for each. So you were assigned to work on a secret project for patron or organization. So
Wait, wasn't that what I did last time?
that's exactly what you had last time. Yeah, your life event.
Is it the same people?
No, oh, maybe you're still working on it. Oh my god, that's sketchy. Ooh,
It's a bomb.
so you should think about what this patron or organization is. But yeah, it does seem like some chemical warfare shit because you're a chemist. But maybe that's okay. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. So origami. How are we feeling about the Navy? Do we want to stick with it?
Part of me says do one more.
Yeah.
So you could be like the cool guy. Other part of me says, nah, call it right now.
So here's the thing.
And
You don't have to roll for aging until next year. Do one more, and the only thing you got to worry about is dying. The line of duty.
It's a duty.
So what do you think?
oh man,
I'm the devil's
fuck
advocate,
it.
man. You're gonna be 60
Go
in
for
this
broke.
career.
I want to go. I want to go for broke.
There you go. Okay. So why don't you go ahead and do you want to take personal development or do you want to level up like skills?
Personal development.
Okay, roll 1d6. 3. You gain a permanent +1 endurance. Nice. That's what you do. Keep that going.
Wait, +1 what?
Endurance. Like your toughness.
Hell yeah, that's
Hell
11
yeah.
right there.
Right. Okay. So go ahead and roll for survival for me. So it's your so 2d6. Sorry. 9. Okay. It's actually dex, but it doesn't matter. You still survive. That's good. And then go ahead and do an education for me. So 2d6 -1. Nice. You're now an able space hand, and you gain mechanic 1. Wait, did you promote last year? Because I think you already
No,
got.
I did not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you got able space hand. Now you can see if potentially you get commissioned as an officer. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 -1 because you have shit all social. Oh my god.
Wow, I actually did it.
Yeah. Well, welcome aboard, Sub-Lieutenant Oregon. And you get melee blades 1 and leadership. I love how we're gonna have 2 military officers, one from the Navy, one from the fucking like hardcore Marines, and then we've got science bitch who's Gordon Freeman, and then the merchant. What a crew! Oh, that's
what
pretty
was
funny.
that? Because someone was talking to me.
Oh no, I was just saying it's funny that we have like 2 nerd scientists, 2 like fucking hardcore like military officers who shouldn't be on this ship, and then we have like the merchant. I mean, it's pretty good, I guess. So 2d6, and we can see what your event for the year was. 8. Your vessel participates in a diplomatic mission. Nice. So you can either gain Recon 1, Diplomat 1, Steward 1, or a Contact.
What does contact do?
That's literally like a friend. Call on out there in the universe somewhere.
What's a steward?
Steward sounds like money or managing inventory. Check it.
And
Steward. Recon is scouting dangers and threats and stuff like that. Steward is the traveler to serve and care for nobles and high-class passengers. Oh.
Wait,
Covers
to serve and care.
Yeah, covers everything from proper addressing and behavior to cooking and tailoring and basic management skills.
I go with recon.
Nice. You don't want to be like a little ferry ship? Take them around the universe.
Nah, I was thinking more like a freight ship.
Yeah, I think that's what Foxy's also kind of geared towards. Okay. So Rudy, we're still in the Marines. We're still kicking ass. We're taking names. Personal development for your class skills.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Oh, do you want to take personal development time, or do you want to like level up as a class? Learn more skills for the Star Marine. Or you could take officer skills, actually. That's also something you could learn.
What are officer skills?
Like leadership, administration, tactics, backsuit stuff.
Let's do personal development.
Okay. Roll 1d6 for me.
Oops, wrong one.
Oh, fine. Strength +1. That's nice. You got swole at the gym. Now see if you survive. So, I guess then, Rudy, if you go to this page here, you can click on your endurance. Just roll it with 0 modifier, and it'll spit out a number. 6 up, and you survive. Nice. And then do it again to see if you advance. Get a promotion or not.
The endurance one again?
It's education, sorry. Advancement.
Wait, Rudy has a +6 to his endurance?
No, he doesn't. That's the Boon Bane. Don't worry about that. That's a separate die.
I has a concern.
No, you don't worry about that one. Okay. Did not get promoted this time around. And then we're going to roll 2d6 and we'll see what your event for the year is. Oh, you got a life event. And before it's Cindy again.
Goddamn, Cindy gets ruining the whole fucking
No, dude,
universe.
shit, yeah.
Cindy's actually a clone. There's just billions of Cindys.
It's even better if this person actually perishes. Like multiple people across the universe all get bonuses to things like catharsis achieved.
No, I want to believe like Cindy is just ruining these, like your crew specifically. She's gonna have like a rival crew out there. But roll 2d6 for me, Rudy.
Cindy's a fucking telepath, and just she knows people are going to be.
Oh my god, it happened!
To fuck with them.
Did it really?
Yeah, you got Cindy'd.
God damn it.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
How did I have time?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
Oh man. So I'm gonna say, Rudy, you and Borrowed met over Cindy. You're in like a support group or something. You must have met at a bar or something. And Borrowed's like, I've seen that face only once before on my face. Have some of this. And he hands you a very bubbly drink. And you don't remember anything else about the night. Oh, excellent. Cindy's eventually going to need a last name, but she's too powerful right now.
I mean, Cindy is her last name. Her first name is that bitch, so it's always that bitch Cindy.
Oh man. All right. So Foxy, we doing another term as a merchant?
Sure.
Okay. Personal development. You're gonna level up your free trade. How you feeling?
So what exactly would the personal development level up?
Mostly just stats, like a permanent stat boost.
Is that better to do?
It could be. I would say it's like one of those things. Like if you get a stat that's useful for you, then that is more generally useful. But if you get a skill that is something you will be rolling more often because you want to, that will always be useful. So it's kind of tough, right? Whatever you think. If you want to take personal development, go for it. Stat boosts are cool.
I think I'll stick with the more career focused thing.
Okay, so give me 1d6. And you got pilot spacecraft. Should I no, you didn't have
Origami and Fox just literally run into each other, and that's how they bond.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to believe actually you guys met like in a piloting class or something. It was like a webinar.
No, I was thinking that my guy like quits out from the army and just became like basically a truck driver, but for freights. And then bumped into
Okay,
Fox.
yeah. I could see that. Because I mean, that's what Fox does. Is she works on like a freighter, selling stuff. Okay, so Fox, if you can give me your Dex roll, see if you survive the year. Fox did not survive the year. Roll 1d6 for me.
Oh no.
Oh no. You are bankrupted by a rival. You lose all benefits from this career.
Fucking Cindy.
And gain the other trader as a rival. Who bankrupted you, Fox? What son of a bitch?
I don't know.
Let's get a name. Give me a last name. I'll do a first name here.
Xavier.
Okay, I love it. Xavier Grigorovich. And he is your rival. Wow, that sucks. Like, that's fuck. Yikerinos.
There you go, Fox. That's for you.
So there's 3
Nice.
years. Wait, that's 12 years of your life, Fox. You don't just take that lightly. You fucking hate this guy.
Merchant turned murderer.
Right? Maybe you were like getting close to buying your own ship, and this guy just fucked it all.
He's on my shit list.
Yeah. Like, how'd he do it? Was it the stocks? How do you bankrupt you? Did he convince you to go in on some pyramid scheme? Did he literally just steal it all?
That works.
Yeah. Like you left your ship parked somewhere when you turned around the cargo hold was empty?
Maybe while I was talking with Origami's character, he stole my ship.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, Origami's like, oh, I'll give you a tour of mine and I'll show you how to pilot it, and that's how you got your pilot skill up. Nice. That's fun. So you each get +1 to any of your skills you like.
What skills do I even have left?
Fucking any skills you like, Fox. You could
I thought
put it
I
back.
lost my skills.
No. You didn't lose any of your skills. You just lost. Basically, when you cash out, like when you leave a career, you get a bunch of benefits. You lost all your benefits. Stole them all. Like a son of a bitch. Like you could put up your cybernetics. You could put up your like trading stuff, like whatever you want. Your diplomat.
I'm gonna put one in astral because I went for trucking.
Oh, good call. I like that.
Whatever will help me get revenge. That's what I'm gonna put in.
Maybe like deception or admin. Kind of like admin, like bureaucratic stuff.
Do I have admin?
I think.
I thought I took diplomat instead of admin.
Oh, you did, yeah. But a broker, I mean, that's like your trade and stuff. A better way than to double bankrupt them.
Sure.
Oh, nice. I mean, honestly, not as bad as I've seen for, people not surviving a career.
Well, better than not surviving, period.
Yeah, I mean, because you rolled a 2. If you had rolled a 1, you would have been severely injured. And bad stuff.
Severely injured, red fatality.
Yeah.
Like Fox asking Rudy what arm.
Yeah, that's right. That was good. Okay. Well, now that we've gotten the hang of things and things are picking up real quick, why don't we just go through and we're just gonna slam through one at a time. Like, so Borrowed's just gonna do all his until he cashes out and whatever. I think we've done all our sort of meetups.
Can I actually ask a question real
Yeah.
quick? So the what was it? The broker would just increase like my ability to do the trade career again.
So broker is, hang on, it allows you to negotiate prices and arrange fair deals. Heavily used when you trade.
Okay. Because the other thing for some reason, the first thing that popped into my head was the cybernetics. Because my thought was like, what if I tried to create like robotic, biological and robotic things to get revenge on the person?
No, that's fun. So there's actually skill remote something. I remember there being but like a remote for drones and shit like that. That's okay though. Oh, it's electronics. Yeah, remote. Yeah, remotely controlled drones, missiles, robots, and other devices.
Okay, I could do it in electronics then.
That sounds pretty fun, actually. Then you can try and get like a drone army or something, or even just like some security bots. Send them off. I mean, learning how to use like drones is going to be like super good for, like trade stuff, because you can send them out. Maybe look at a few planets, call them back or something. Either way, Borrowed, let's slam through the rest of yours, and then you'll cash out when you're ready to cash out.
Did Selfless go?
Yes,
Okay.
we have done 3 for everyone. So Borrowed, are you cashing out now, or are you going to start rolling for age?
So you have to start rolling for age at 32.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah. But the thing is, you add, like, you subtract every term you've taken from your roll as you go forward.
And what does aging imply? Like a -2 strength and shit?
Stats.
Or
Stats in general, yeah.
just every stat?
It's rough. For example, so if you roll a 0, so you're going to be, this is your 4th term. So, it's how many terms? Okay, you roll at the end of your term. So you will be rolling -4. So if you get a 0, you reduce one of your physical attributes by 1. That's a 0. A -6 is reduced 3 physical characteristics by 2 and 1 mental one by 1. Like, age starts fucking you up. But what are the odds?
Do people in this age die at 50? What is this?
Well, no, that's, I
What
mean,
kind of future have we found for
the
ourselves?
only
We can
way
travel
to-
the stars.
the only
but we
way
die
to
at 50.
roll, well, the only way to roll a -6 is for you to have 8 terms. So you would be at another, 16 years, so you'd be 48. That's the only way that you could potentially start rolling that, yeah.
Yeah,
Realistically.
but a -2 to all of your physical stats for that, like, fuck.
Yeah. But I mean, that's not going to happen now. Right now, the odds are you might lose like 1 physical stat by 1, but you're going to gain a bunch of skills. You're going to gain like loot. You're going to gain, and that's where you start getting greedy.
Well, I mean, I'm at least doing one more career,
Okay.
whatever, chance, and we'll see how the age fucks me if I do another one after that.
Okay. Yeah. Totally. So, are you doing your personal development or are you doing your scientist stuff?
What would personal development really entitle?
Stats.
Like, just stats?
Yeah. Or language if you roll a 6. You can also take advanced education, which is like art, advocating, electronics, language, engineering, science.
Yeah. I mean, probably just more actual scientist field, whatever career.
Yep. So 1d6.
6.
Science. Yep. Just put another point in the science something.
Okay.
Roll to see if you survive. It's your education. Oh,
I'm rolling education.
Yeah, so +2. Thank for you.
8.
Okay, yep, you survive, and then advancement, which is your int. +1? Yeah.
11.
Oh, cool. You got electronics, computers 1.
Electronics, computers, 1.
I'm just putting that you're a rank 2 scientist. Okay, and then you're going to roll 2d6, and we're going to see what your event for the year is. Death.
8. What do I got?
You have the opportunity to cheat in some fashion. Now, I love this because we've just had you working for this like shadow company for 2 years, or for 8 years. Yeah. So you have the opportunity to cheat in some fashion. You can advance your career in research by stealing another's work or using an alien device, taking a shortcut, or so forth. If you refuse, you gain nothing. If you accept, you roll deception or admin. And if you succeed, you gain bonus to benefit rolls and may increase any skill level by 1 but gain an enemy. If you fail, you gain an enemy and lose 1 benefit.
Yeah,
that
I
is the
think I'm
greed. Greed is good.
I think I'm gonna
Deception
go
or
with it.
admin?
I don't have shit in deception. I have technically a bonus to 2 in admin because
That's
I have 1
correct.
skill level and 1 intellect.
Yep. I'm gonna say actually, it would be education instead of intellect because you're stealing someone's work. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So
So it's a plus 3 then.
That's that just makes sense to me. But so you need to hit an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am mixing up the dice for anybody wondering. I'm not just picking them up and dropping them literally vertically.
No.
So I need to pass an 8?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't? Okay.
No.
So you lose one of your benefit rolls, which it's fine. It's 4 years of your life gone. Don't worry about it. But you also gain a new enemy as you attempt to steal from them. Who is your new enemy?
Richard.
Richard. Richard the Pinkman Johnson? You like that?
Sure, fuck it, why not?
No, it doesn't matter to me.
So wouldn't he be Dr. Pinkman?
Oh, he would be Dr. Pinkman. You're right. Just call him Dr. Pinkman. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh man, Dr. Pinkman. That'll be a reference someone will get eventually, but not until Borrowed revealed his hand. Okay, so roll for aging, Borrowed. 2d6, please.
It was Richard Pinkman?
Yes, Richard Pinkman.
Boy.
2d6 minus 4.
This is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
That's a 0.
Okay. So minus 1 to a physical stat.
My physical stats are all my garbage stats. So this is gonna be fun.
Well, just remember they don't matter till they hit 2, so you can just tank that strength.
Oogie.
Yep. All right. So are you doing another year?
We'll do one more.
Okay.
So
welcome to.
So the only thing I got from last year was just the electronics computer. I didn't gain levels in literally anything else.
Yes, that's right. And 1 in science.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right.
Okay. So yep. Let's go ahead. Are you doing personal development or scientist or advanced education?
No, we're just going for scientists. Like just IRB smart man.
1d6.
1. 3. What does that do?
Science. There's a lot of science on there, turns out.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Half the options are science.
Okay.
So you can be a science man. All right. Now we 2d6 for survival. Using your education. So
7.
Okay, you pass. Now intelligence of 6.
That would be 8.
Okay, cool. You have now advanced to Science Man 3. You get Investigate 1.
Could I just put that on my Investigate 0?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 2d6 for your event.
2d6 for what?
Your event. Sorry, your event. Yep.
9.
Make a breakthrough in your field. Oh, nice. +2 to your next promotion check.
Fuck you, Pinkman.
It's saying it's trying to pull you back in, man. Yeah, advancements in your field. It's just Pinkman's research. Not that you couldn't have done it yourself, but why would you?
Exactly. I wanted to get to this step last time, so fuck you, Pinkman.
All right, 2d6 minus 5 for aging. Get old.
+5.
Ah, you're fine then. So are you doing one more? Or are you cashing out? See, it's dangerous.
What would one more get me aside
What
from
would
another level in
Jesus do?
science?
I mean, you could go for advanced education or personal growth and get a stat up or something. But it also gets you more benefits when you cash out.
So if I go for a 5th term, do I get like a +5 to my benefit roll?
No, because you lost one of your benefits, but you do get hella benefo.
Fuck it, just one more to rub it in Pinkman's face because I made a fucking breakthrough.
You will also get a pension if you make 5.
All right.
Yeah, pensions are
so
cool.
my breakthrough got me what?
Oh, that's it. It's just +2 to your to see if you promote.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be at the end of this year. So anyway, we go our what are we doing? Advanced education scientist or personal?
Just more scientist.
Okay, 1d6.
Now, you know what, Green? You are rolling 6 too many fucking times. You go over there.
That's science.
Well, the green is now on my bed because it has rolled 6 too many times. It's not being used no more.
Still science up though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it just because that's fishy. I need to check that die after this.
All right. So 2d6 for your survival, which should be fine. You'll need fuck it if you snake eyes it. Okay.
7.
Okay. And 2d6 for your event here.
10.
You become entangled in a bureaucratic or legal morass. This is starting to sound about right. This is when you check out. Distracts you from your work. You gain admin 1, advocate 1, persuade, or diplomat.
All right, so admin 1. So does that mean I have admin 2 now?
Yes, if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
All right. And then so 2d6, but it's education, so +2, plus the other 2 for your promotion.
So 2d6 plus 2 plus 2. So 15.
Okay. Wow. Nice. So yes, you do
And that wasn't with the seriously, I'm gonna roll the hell out of that green die and see if it was cocked. Like not cocked, but if it's fucking crooked, because
and now 2d6 minus 6, right?
this is my 5th term. So it's -6 for your 5th term?
This is your 6th term overall.
Wait, this is
Yeah.
Oh.
5 in science, 1 in university.
Okay.
Getting old.
That would be so 5, 6, so -1?
-5. So 6.
Well, I rolled a 5.
Oh, you rolled 5 total?
Yes.
-5. So oh no, yeah, -6. So yeah, it is -1, yeah.
Yeah.
So reduce 2 physical characteristics by 1.
Okay, fine. We'll just level out the board.
That's right, yeah. Fuck it. Science man has no need for physical attributes.
Exactly. I am science man.
So welcome to cashing out. You're now going to get your benefits. Let's see here. Because I assume you want to check out, right? You don't have to, but okay. I had a feeling.
So I didn't get shit all for my base increase. Just the event gave me something.
Yeah, but so what works is the higher the rank, like due to the promotion you got, the more rolls you get.
No, I mean with my
What do you mean?
5th term, I didn't get a bonus to like my science or anything. Just the 1 admin from the event.
No, you got science because you rolled that 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So you reached rank 4. Okay. So you can either take. So here's the thing. So because you reach rank 4, you got 2 bonus rolls to cash out. So you get 6 benefit rolls. And if you look at your page, you can take either cash or benefits.
And I get to roll for that crap 6 times.
Yeah, but you have to choose, and you can only roll in the cash column 3 times.
Okay, well, how many thanks? 3 in the cash and 3 in the benefits.
Sounds good, yeah. So roll. Yeah. Roll 3.
So then how do I get a
3d6.
7 then?
You would have to get some events can give you a bonus to your benefit roll. Or
Okay.
if you reach a rank 5 or 6. But so just roll 3d6 for your cash, and then we'll do 3d6 for benefits.
I'll need to grab another D6 because I'm not fucking using that green one.
That's fair.
Okay. I got a 4, a 2, and another 2.
So 50,000 credits.
Oui.
Nice, not bad. You also get 10,000 credits a year as a pension, making it through 5 terms. Oh wait, that's 6 terms? 5, yeah.
Yeah, 6, 6,
total,
whatever in the health
right,
thing.
the 5 in a career, right?
Yeah.
And then benefits roll 3d6. See what you get.
6, 6, 1. Gee, thanks, Billy.
Okay, so you gain 1 intelligence and 50% of a mortgage paid off on a lab ship.
How much is a lab ship mortgage?
Good question. I would have to check, but you do have 50% of a mortgage paid off on one. It's usually recommended at the end of this if multiple people have ships, you pick one, and then we'll just do the conversion for where the
Just everybody pools their mortgages.
right, yeah. Usually the recommended way, whether we take the signed ship or a scout ship if somebody has it. But right now we have 50% of a lab ship, which is pretty cool. Cool. Now we will go over to, of course, our good friend Origami. So you're in the Navy. You're now at the part where you have to start thinking about aging.
Yeah,
How long
I'm
do
cashing out.
you muster out?
I'm cashing out.
You're cashing out right now? So you're a
Ye-
young boy. Okay.
Yeah, I had one shit show of a war, and then I had epic war.
And then you did a little bit of trucking, and now you're good. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
So you
fucking up.
only get 1 benefit because you already cashed out previously as a scout.
Yeah, good.
Oh, actually, no, you did 2 years in the Navy, so you get 2 benefits. +1 for reaching rank 2. So you get 3 overall. Would you like to take them in cash or in benefits? Like items?
I already got 1 benefit, which was a weapon, so I'll take this one as cash then.
So you have 3. Would you like to take them all in cash? Or 1 in cash, 2 in sort of items, or
I'll take 2 in cash and 1 in item.
okay, so roll 2d6 for cash. Okay, so you got 3 and a 2, so 10,000 credits. And roll 1d6 for your benefits. You either gain 1 education or 2 ship shares. A ship share is equal to 1% of a ship's cost.
Oh, a ship share.
It will take 2 ship shares. Cool. All right. We will go over to Rudy over in the Marines. You're now going to start thinking about aging. You want to keep going a little more, Mr. Force Commander?
I'll do one more.
Okay, 1 more term. So, go ahead and give me your what do you want to level up? Stats, sort of admin skills or marine skills.
Yeah, let's do marine skills.
Okay, roll 1d6. You got gun combat up. Nice. Another point in gun combat. Okay. Now go ahead and roll to see if you survive for me. So on your page there, perfect. You do. Roll to see if you advance.
2d6
Yep.
again.
Okay, perfect. You're now officially a lieutenant colonel. Nice. It doesn't sound as cool as force commander somehow. But whatever.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, we'll take it though. Roll 2d6 for your event. Oh, it's a life event. Oh god, not Cindy again.
God damn it.
2d6 again.
I swear to God, Cindy, you fuck
Okay.
this up.
Travel. You move to another world. Oh, okay. That actually doesn't really do anything for you because you're not changing careers. And then here. So you do aging. So 2d6 minus.
Yep.
Oh no, that's fine. You're still way above what you need, so you're good. And then yeah, if you wanna muster it, we'll do that now.
Yeah, I don't want to do anymore.
Yeah, just you got a lot of really good stuff going for you. You're just gonna sit on it, especially because your
Yeah.
physical stats are your important ones.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you get 8 benefits. Sorry, 7. You get 7. How would you like them? You can take up to 3 in cash.
I'll take 3 cash.
Okay. And then one of your benefits, you get +2 to the result. Do you want to use that on cash, or do you want to use that on the sort of physical rewards?
Let's do it on cash.
Okay, cool. So you said you're taking 2 cash?
3.
3? Okay. So roll 2d6 and then roll 1d6 plus 2. Okay. 6,000 and... Okay. So you got 56,000 credits. Nice. And roll 4d6 for me. Okay, nice. this is very you. So you either get a personal vehicle or a ship share. Again, a ship share is 1% of the cost of a ship. A personal vehicle would be like a Jeep or a car or something like that. That's feeling. You could dock that on the ship if you want. Just have your own personal, like you have a van.
Let's do a personal vehicle.
Okay, and
Got
then
the fucking mystery machine down at the cargo hold.
that's right, yeah. And then you got 3 weapons. So you're going to start with just a bunch of gun. Because instead of taking 3 weapons, you get a super weapon to start with. Yeah, because basically everyone's going to be able to spend like $2,000 for like their starting items. And you're probably going to have a budget of 35,000 only for your weapon. So you're coming out of the fucking Marine Corps like the bullshit.
Coming out of the Marine Corps with a fucking railgun on his hip.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
just wanted to say I was trying to become an assassin, not this. Just want to point that out.
Oh man, still funny though.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. No, you instead of just being an assassin, you're like just the leader of fucking like you're just like, all right, man, we're getting in this vehicle, we're charging their huge ass fucking spaceship, we're slamming and we're breaching, we're gonna fuck everybody up. All right, so let's pop over. We got Zelphus now, I think. Yeah. Zelphus, you are now starting to think about aging. What do?
Well, I am a gnarled ancient, so
Right. Gonna continue.
let's stay in the field.
Oh, nice. The science boys don't give a fuck. They're just like, put me in a wheelchair, like whatever.
Hey, it'll be an electric wheelchair.
Okay. So what do you want to level up, Zelphus? Stats, science shit, or advanced education?
That is a good question, after all. Let's continue with my education.
Okay, cool. 1d6. Okay. Language. You learned a new language.
Oh boy. Is that a human language or is it an alien language?
Could be an
Do I have
alien
to
language.
differentiate or
Yeah, it could be like hieroglyphics or something. That's kind of cool. Give me 2d6 to see if you survive. Which actually, yeah, that is a little trickier for you because you're in the field.
roll 2d6, you said?
Yep. 6 up. Okay, you don't. Roll 1d6. Oh man, you and Foxy. At least she didn't die, she just had everything taken from her. A rival researcher blackens your name or steals your research. Borrowed. This would be about the same year that happened too, I think, year 4. That's fucking interesting. Gain a rival, but you do not have to leave the career. That's nice. Oh my god. So who stole your research?
Well, I didn't steal anybody's research. I failed on it, so it wasn't me.
Technically true, actually, yeah. That is funny though. It just kind of seemed like maybe there's a huge
So
data
does it
breach
have
that
to
year.
be another player or can it
No.
be an NPC?
No, it can be an NPC. Sorry, Fox, I cut you off.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Zelphus thing. I just had an idea, but
Oh.
I was thinking, what if the person that Bard was trying to steal the research from stole it from Zelphus first? And Bard was trying to steal it back.
Dr. Pinkman?
No, it wasn't Dr. Pinkman. It was fucking Cindy. She's already my rival in fucking chemistry. That bitch.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Well, maybe Dr. Pinkman and Cindy are working together.
Maybe it's Dr. Cindy Pinkman.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that's true. You shouldn't assume, first
That
off.
would be a trick.
Doctor, you thought it was a man? Whoa. That's awkward.
I got deep borrowed.
Fucking Dr. Cindy Pinkman. All right, 2d6 for me, Zelphus. We'll see what your that actually wasn't that bad. Turns out your name was blackened though, so we'll mark that down. Blackened.
Yeah.
Name.
Is that bad?
Well, basically, so in his field of research, which is what's your current field? Engineering. So he's kind of like, ooh, like we don't really talk about that guy. Like, you know what I mean? So his works aren't going to get like published and stuff, and that's probably why he gets out of it eventually.
Basically got snuffed.
But interestingly, also in this year, probably around the same time, and this is probably where it went shit up, you have the opportunity to cheat in some fashion. You can steal someone else's work. Or we could just, skip that plot thread. We could use an alien device to maybe cheat the system, learn something that you shouldn't have.
He found an alien computer. He fucking made it run Doom.
That's right. Yeah, that's
Shut
kind of
up.
fun.
Don't steal my ideas.
Oh my god, this actually is Half-Life, though. You fucking create the fucking portal thing, whatever it is from
the fucking resonance cascade.
Yeah, the resonance cascade. And then when they blame you, you're just like, I didn't know I found it.
What do you mean?
So, unfortunately...
This was the purest sample we've gotten so far. We assured the administrators nothing would go wrong.
You do not have deception or admin, Zelphus. So,
This is a little risky.
Yeah, cheating probably won't work, so I'm gonna actually go with the alien device.
So but
Let's see
again,
how bad this goes.
okay, 2d6.
Now, out of curiosity, am I supposed to be rolling high or low?
High, always high. You want to get an 8 or higher.
Woo!
Oh god, okay. So you get +2 to one of your benefit rolls, so that's nice.
Two
Borrowed
of
lost
my
one because you
benefit
fucked this.
rolls, or wait, sorry, what?
+2 to one of your benefits. Well, that'll be at the end, and you can increase any of your skills by 1 level.
All right, let's go ahead and improve science. We'll bring that up to.
Okay, cool. And your enemy is now probably some alien being.
Nope, my rival is still the asshole who stole my research and blackened my
Oh,
name.
I know,
I'll
but you
deal with
made
that
a
part
new
later.
enemy. It's some alien being whose cascade you used.
The enemy of my enemy dies next.
Alien's named Zorok.
Moving
The
on.
G-Man? Is he confirmed in Aliens?
No, he's just working for them.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So Zell, you now get to age.
How far have I aged, would you say?
Oh, well, first you get to see if you advance in your field. So I guess you can do
All right.
education roll and 8+. Get you a promotion.
Yeah, there you go, Ruff.
My modifier is an 8, you said?
No, you're trying to get an 8. Just rolled in 2d6.
Oh, sorry, you said with. Sorry, misheard.
Oh, it's okay. You just click your education. So, but don't do that one because 5 would be bad. Well, not bad, but
Boon Bane for. Wait, what?
no, just never mind. Just roll 2d6.
All right.
Okay, so you don't get promoted. And yeah,
Damn.
so for aging, you're rolling 2d6 minus. This is your 4th turn, right?
Sorry, you're what?
Yeah, 2d6 minus 4. That's for your aging. Okay, yep, you're fine. Nothing-
Selfless didn't get a promotion because that son of a bitch stole his research. He had nothing to show.
That's true. So, are you going for another rousing term? As a scientist?
Yeah, let's go for another
Oh,
one.
All right. Okay, so leveling up science again or personal development,
Let's go with.
advanced education.
Yeah, let's continue with our education.
Okay, 1d6. Art. Now have some art skill. Cool. All right.
Yeah, I got
2d6.
bored.
Yeah, right. Well, no, maybe you were like studying like cave sculptures or some shit. Okay, nice. You survived. Let's go ahead and check for advancement. 2d6 again. Yeah, you advanced now. Science too.
Oh, put another point into
Weird.
science or engineering?
Oh no, sorry, that was you like getting promoted. You actually gain or field research too. So you get electronics computers.
Sorry, you cut out their electronic.
Electronics computers. Computers. Cool. Now 2d6, we'll see what your event for the year is.
Just make sure that each new skill that's added is at 0, not 1, right?
Yes, unless
Okay,
you already
just
have
wanna
it,
make sure.
and then it goes up a level.
Well, I have electronics, not electronic computers, so.
Oh,
give that
okay.
All right, now you want me to roll a
2d6 for your event for the year. You are oh, okay. That's a disaster. Roll on the mishap table. Oh dear. Okay, so you might get injured this year. Roll 1d6.
Oh no.
A disaster leaves several injured, and others blame you, forcing you to leave your career.
That's why his name was blackened.
Time to cash out.
Oh man. Roll on the injury table twice. Take the higher result, so the less bad one, and you gain a rival.
Cool.
Someone you blew up. Or their
Right on.
family
somebody
or
he
something.
partially
blew up, yes. Yeah.
All
Left him
right.
crippled.
So roll D what? How many times?
The roll on the in table. Hang on, I gotta get that. Oh dear.
It's a good thing I'm putting points into cybernetics for my science. Otherwise, I would be a little bit more.
Oh, just roll okay. It's 1d6, so you roll 2d6 and then we'll pick the better one. Okay, cool. So you're lightly injured, no permanent effect.
Some scars.
Yeah.
He burned his hand a little bit. Meanwhile, everybody else in the lab is literally on fire.
Yeah.
One of my rivals sabotaged me.
Well, they stole your research. You were trying to re-emulate the experiment, and then oops.
Did you just injure Cindy again?
Yeah, but
You
now that
couldn't kill her.
I've been forced out of the profession from academia, I just have to kind of go on
Yeah.
a run and do my own thing. I'll
So
continue my own studies in my own
give
time.
me 2d6 minus 5. See what you age.
The bounty hunters are tracking him by just finding burnt-out camps and
I haven't
makeshift lab
aged at
setups.
all.
No, you do. You get -1 to one of your characteristics. So strength, dex, or endurance. Which do you want to lose from?
Take one from Dex, down to 6.
Okay. And then, yeah, you're kind of forced to cash out at this point. So you have 4 plus. Okay, so you have 5 benefit rolls, 3 of which can be cash. How do you want to split those?
Well, what's my cash payout per choice?
So
on
like
your
you roll, yeah. Scientists do tend to make more cash per roll, but that's yeah.
All right, let's take a Benny roll. Let's see, it's 1d6, you said?
Yes, and you can use +2 on one of these. So that is 25% of the mortgage paid off on a lab ship.
Nice.
So we might have a full one by the end of this.
Hmm.
So that's nice.
A lab ship for the 2 scientists.
Yeah, that's right. So you have 4 rolls left.
How many rolls you say?
4
4.
left. Yeah, 4.
4. All right.
Quattro.
Okay, let's roll another Benny.
Yep. Okay, that's 50% off a lab ship. So we have 1 mortgage-free lab ship.
Woo!
Wow, that's fucking sick. Nice.
The 2 decrepit old men walking
Yeah.
around the lab ship complaining about fucking Cindy.
Yeah. So you got 3 more. Money?
Yeah, the next one's gonna be money.
Okay. 60 grand right there.
All right, another Benny roll.
Is in +1 intelligence.
Oh, and hey, for himself, this is 1 cash roll. He made more than I did.
Yeah.
All right, 1 left. Let's go with cash.
Nice, another 6,000. So you have 120,000 credits. You can't spend those at the start, but you get those basically at the start of the game. You just can't spend them in character creation.
Since he was banned from the field, does he not get a pension?
He does not get a pension.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make it back in the black market.
Well, this crew's starting
I
to
don't
come
think we're
together,
supposed to call
actually.
it that anymore.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
He's definitely going to the black market.
Anytime the DM goes, oh no.
All right.
That was an oh no because he fears for his Twitch career.
No, it's all good. Career, air quotes. So, Foxy, it's down to you.
I will be right back.
You're starting to think about aging. You're in the merchants. Do you keep going?
Am I still in the merchants? Because I thought I lost that.
No, you didn't lose that. You just lost all benefits because you were bankrupted, but you're still technically in the merchants.
All right.
Do you want to keep going? Get some new skills.
Maybe I should once at least just to see if I can bring my luck back up a little bit.
Yeah, that does kind of make sense. All right. So go ahead and what do you want to level up? Stats, education, or trade?
I guess a trade.
Okay, give me 1d6. That is another level of vac suit. Nice. So I think you're at 2 or 3 now. 3, I think, maybe. So that's pretty cool. Then 2d6 to see if you survive using your dexterity.
Wait, my dexterity?
Yeah,
or...
so you can just click dex and then roll it. Nice, you survived this year. And then your intelligence to see if you get a promotion. Nice. You are officially a free trader 1. So you get persuade.
I think I already have persuade, so
So
do
you
I
get
actually...
another point. Yep. And then you 2d6 to see what your event is for this year. 5. You have a chance to risk your fortune, oh no, on a possibly lucrative deal. You may gamble a number of benefit rolls, which you have 1 now, and roll gambler or broker. If you succeed, you gain half as many rolls as you risked, rounding up. If you fail, you lose them all. Either way, gain 1 level in whatever skill you used. I mean, that's pretty fun. You're a pretty good broker, aren't you? Yeah.
I think I just have 0 in broker, don't I?
No. You have a 1 in broker.
I think didn't I switch the broker out for electronics?
Yeah, but you got 1 for just being in this career.
Oh.
Yeah. It's up to you. That is a risk, though. You'd have to roll a 7. Your bonus, which, I mean, there's a chance.
Not a very good one.
No, it's, well, I mean, technically 7 is an average of 2d6, so it's a 50-50, sort of. That's how that works. I mean, you've already lost everything. Why not go for broke? And then you could be a better broker.
Go for broke to be a broker.
Right. That's how they do it.
I'll be a broker either way.
Yeah, a broke.
But if you're a broke broker, then you can't be a broker. That's also how it works.
That is true. You can't loan shit when you're a broke broker. That's a fuck. Oh my god.
What the heck? I'll just lose everything.
I can't make that call for you.
What do I roll for it?
2d6 plus 1. Oh my god. Well, you're now a broker 2, and you have a second benefit. So this guy stole 3 of them from you, but you got 1 back. You're clawing back. This is what you plan to do. This is your revenge story. You're clawing back. You're just like, fuck you. I love it. Okay. Now let's roll for aging. 2d6 minus 4. Okay, you're fine. You want to keep going? I think you got a good thing, Fox. I think you claw your way through this.
If I keep going, I'll probably lose everything.
That's the plan, man. And then you'll wind up on a science ship.
If I quit now, I could still execute a plan against my rival down the line anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to keep going. It's just always fun rolling the dice.
I think I'll keep what I got.
Okay, cool. So we're just going to cash out. You get 2 benefits. You want to take cash, or do you want to take like a benefit?
I guess I'll go 50-50. 1 cash, 1
Okay.
benefit.
Just roll 1d6 and then 1d6 again. Okay, you got $1,000 to your name. That sounds about right for you. Oh my god, Fox. And and a blade of your choice. Up to a certain limit, I forget it. But you got a blade benefit anyway. Wow. What a fucking start. So you literally you come out of, how long were you in this career? 16 fucking years. Is that right? You were a merchant for 16 years, Fox, and you came out with $1,000 and a knife.
That's like fucking some Fallout shit right there.
It's a knife I couldn't sell.
Yeah. You don't even get a pension. Oh, Jesus. That's fucking hilarious.
Jesus.
Oh, man. I love that shit. Well, nice. We now have our official crew. And we can start next session with a bunch of kooky folk trying to make their name and some money. I'll get you the
I
stats
think
roll.
I did pretty good.
No, you made out like a fucking bandit. Holy shit. Like, you were like cheating almost. And we could see your rolls, so we knew you weren't. But let's see. Yeah, you
Were you still talking, Raffle?
Oh no, I was looking at the thing here. So, holy shit. So Rudy, yeah, he's just gonna come out with like a beast fucking like weapon. Oh, sorry. And then the final thing we do is on that last page of the PDF I sent you. There are the skill packages. And then we'll have spending money, but spending money is something like, whatever. But that takes fucking ages. But there's the skill packages, which is how we determine what direction you guys kind of want the campaign to go. And you can see there's like, this is something we can like talk about. Like, we don't have to pick now, but we can talk about over the next little bit. But there's like the Traveler skill package, Explorer, Mercenary, Diplomat, Trader, Investigator, Starship, and Criminal. They all come with like a bunch of different skills that are like, okay, these are useful, just good skills if you're going this play style. And then once you all agree to pick a package, you start divvying up those skills to people. So it's like, okay, we came out of character creation, we don't have a pilot. Great, we can take pilot on someone. Or we only have 1 pilot, we want a backup one. Or maybe it's like, okay, we really want to do like investigating stuff, and we want to have people that can do admin and investigate and persuade and have stealth, but we didn't get those skills in character creation. So you take that package and then you can pass those out so that even if character creation goes crazy and you end up with characters who aren't really what you expected to have, you can still end up with general knowledge of the things that you need. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, you guys look at that. I'm gonna take off though. It's getting late. I know Rudy's got to get going to bed.
I was gonna say I have to go to.
I know I felt bad, but yeah.
Bye, dudes.
Take her easy.
Night.
Have a good one, everyone.